Bright lights. And hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2, Arc of the 12. We got everybody here today, so that's cool. And we're going into an arc again after so long. So
Oh my god.
that's nice. But
It's felt like a lifetime.
before we get into our arc, let's start as usual with... Hello everyone, welcome today with As we were talking about party ass and not mine. Why don't everybody go ahead, roll me a D100 and we'll see who goes first. I will do the thing. All four of you. The thingy thing. Requests.
Wait,
Alright.
wait. Oh wait, no, you're in. You can't access Foundry yet, right? Kelly?
Me? No,
Yeah. Okay,
sorry.
it's okay. Just checking.
And I will flip a coin.
I got 3.
3, oh wow.
Wait, no, that's a D20. That's a D20.
D100, okay.
Can't cheat.
Oh
your way
shit,
out of it.
sorry. Haha, whoopsie. I'm tired. I'm in a different time zone.
Fair.
If I make any
It's
bad
11 over
decisions,
there,
I'm
right?
blaming that. Yeah, it's almost 11.
Oh my god.
We're
Alright.
gonna see how I feel when the break comes. I got
Yeah.
a 73.
733, alright, I rolled
If I
low.
make any bad plays,
That means
I'll
J5
do
will go
it at
first.
4:30 p.m. as well.
Artyom, followed by the not the Kira Kane, and then finally Ignis. Alright. J5!
Hello
Since you are the most experienced one out of the party, so I guess this question is kind of perfect for you. Okay, ready? So, my question for you is simple. What is your favorite kind of story?
Ooh. Story, right?
Yes.
Not books or anything. What
Not
favorite kind of
books.
story?
Yeah, type of story.
Well, perhaps the heroic kind. You know, where there's the protagonist, overcome adversity, and finally there's a happy ending for everyone.
All right, your typical kind of hero's journey kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Why? Is it because like you just identify with the hero in those cases, or?
Well, not exactly. It's because usually these heroes have uphold their values, right? They have good values, good virtues, and most like these stories, the villains, not villains, the antagonist usually opposes protagonist's values, and so. That is how the conflict arises, and it's interesting to see how the protagonists overcome that conflict.
Alright, so you like that clashing of values and also the kind of underdog kind of story? Is that what you're going for here?
Yes, that is true.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, J5. Next in order, Dr. Asimov. What is your favorite kind of story? Do you even read many storybooks, or do you stick to academia usually?
Well, I do stick to mostly academic journals and novels. I do sometimes partake, perhaps a guilty pleasure,
All right.
something else.
Well then,
No.
amongst the novels you read, what kind is your favorite kind of story?
Well, unlike J5, I don't necessarily attach myself to heroes or villains or great fantastic stories, despite the world we live in. I am more focused on the study of humans through a story.
Okay.
Perhaps a person trying to wrestle with their guilt over a terrible crime or something to that effect.
Okay, so something that kind of investigates the human nature, so to speak.
Exactly. The human's mind might be as fragile as a robin's egg, but it is still quite interesting to poke.
All right. Okay. Now, those kinds of books sometimes can have bad endings, good endings. They're not usually stick to one type of ending. What kind of ending do you usually prefer in those kind of stories?
I don't consider them to be good or bad. It was tragic or
Yeah.
not tragic is a more appropriate term, but
Fair.
perhaps I am more fond of the tragic. It sticks with you
Emo.
longer, far longer. No. It has a reason for it. It sticks
Lah,
with
yang nak
you
tidur ke?
longer because if everything is, done and has a nice little bow on top, you might forget the story much quicker. But if once everything is done, you're still wondering what will become of our tragic hero.
And it
More
kind of
intriguing.
sticks you. Okay, all right. That's an interesting take. Thank you very much, Artio. Next in order, Kane. What about you, Kane? Our resident story writer. What's your favorite kind of story?
Well, I don't really read.
Well, not necessarily read them, just stories that you can listen to from other people and so on.
Well, the stories I like to tell, like to Haley when she was growing up, were adventure stories, because that's what she liked. But the favorite stories that I like to be told are romance.
Romance.
I love love stories.
Okay.
I like love stories.
Honestly, it's kind of unexpected. What kind of romance specifically that you are interested in? Is it the typical kind of like meet cute kind of romance, or like the one where like a slow burn? What's going on here?
I like all of them. They all are great. They're all delicious flavors. I suppose I like it. I don't know. I like it when they feel. I like it when there's love, but there's something keeping them apart, so they must overcome whatever this is keeping them apart. Whether it's their own biases or classes or like some sort of outward struggle. I like that because it kind of combines a bit of the adventure and action with the romance. But no matter what it is, whether it's a slow burn, enemies to lovers, meet cute, love crossed, stars crossed, I prefer happy endings.
Okay, that's fair. My follow-up question was, what is your opinion on love novels where the couple don't end up together at the end? I'm assuming that's a definite no for you then.
No.
They have their place.
Uh-huh.
I think it's worth showing how sometimes the things you think you want you don't actually want, or something seems good on paper but doesn't work out.
That's
or
true.
Sometimes it should work out, but unfortunately the timing's not right or circumstances aren't right. I think it's important to have variety, and that's because that variety is what makes the happy stories happier.
That's true.
If they were all happy, they'd be boring. But because it sometimes ends badly, when it doesn't happen, that means it's cause to be celebrated.
Yeah, that's fair. Thank you very much, Kane. And finally, we have Ignis. Now, I feel like you are the most into stories compared to the others in the rest of the party here. So, what is your favorite kind of story, Ignis?
Definitely romance.
Of
Where
course.
they end up together and live happily ever after. No other ones I like.
Okay, no other ones. Just the. But there are like what do you call other kinds of romance, like Kane said just now, the ones where it's a harsh reality, but they fight to stay with each other and so on. You don't like those? You just like the typical.
No, it's fine.
That's right.
As long as the ending is worth the pain that I have to get, they have to go through.
So if it ends happy, I share it with Ignis. If it ends tragically, I share it with Artio.
Okay. So you're not gonna be the one where, like, they go trials and tribulations. They have to split up. One gets cursed and everything, and then they never end up together at the end. You don't like that kind of story.
No, I avoid it like the plague.
Okay, duly noted. Thank you very much.
Ignis, wouldn't you argue that the love story between you and Drew is that way?
Yeah, that's why I feel bad. Why do you think I feel so all the time when I see him? I feel guilty.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
you're now
know
you're-
the young Ignis would have screamed at me right now.
Yeah, but now you're with Rex, so now it was worth it, wasn't it?
Well, see, it depends. This is why I say the story that I like does my life because I don't really have control over how my life pans out
Okay.
sometimes. Like,
Agnes is not gonna like Agnes is not gonna like book 2 of the series.
it is about me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Thank you very much, guys, for your answers. And now you guys get to bring in NPC and ask them the same question. You guys want to bring in anyone?
I always like bringing in Haley if we don't know who else to bring in.
I was thinking Haley too. I don't know what kind of stories she likes.
Unless anyone else has someone they would like to figure out.
Haley?
Haley is good.
All right. Let's bring Haley in. Let's see if I can
Baby
find
sister!
a baby sister. Let's see. Arc of the 12 character. Lacradad. And Haley appears on the scene. Poof. She arrives, looks around. Oh, we're back here again. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Hey guys.
Howdy ho. Nice to see you.
Right, so what's the question for me today? Hit me.
Well, what kind of stories do you like? Genre.
Not so much genre, but like whenever they have like really complicated like plot and then a really nice plot twist at the end, that's like the best ones. So usually I either gravitate to like court politics stuff, or I do read some heist books as well as reference. That's pretty good, right? No, just me.
Books.
Yeah,
Heist books.
yeah. I mean,
Dramas.
I mean, obviously they don't make sense. Like, obviously you can't just dispel a tier 7 lock like that. But it's a nice.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So I like those. What? Don't look at me like that, guys.
So you like reading stenography reports?
You pause this for a bit. Well, depends on the trial.
No! You actually read stenography!
The good ones, especially when the lawyer is like really funny, and then like the case is like really complicated, and then they do the stupid like bringing like evidence in the middle of a trial. You can't really do that, but you still go with it anyway.
I'll say it because Kay would say it. No!
Shut up! I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, don't call my
Bye.
sister a nerd! Don't call my sister a nerd!
Hey, you call everyone else a nerd.
Yeah, I call everyone else a nerd. Because they are.
Wow.
Alright, so that is everyone in the party plus an NPC. So, thank you very much everybody for coming and answering. So you're gonna stop here for now, get back to reality, and deal with the art.
Face gravity.
And yeah, face gravity, that too, yeah. So let's go back. Change the music a little bit. And bring you back here. Alright, just double check real quick. Okay, so everybody's ready? Shall we?
You gotta break out the tequila song.
Tequila song? I'm sorry, what?
Because I remember when we entered the arc and then when we entered the arc, we were hit by that song.
I'm sorry, what? That is not what I remember.
Yeah, you said
Okay.
elevator song.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, not that.
Have we said Whoop There Goes Gravity yet?
No.
Yep.
I did.
Yes. Kane filled in
Sure,
for
I
the
sound
I
low
role.
said
for a
in
second there.
face. I said in face gravity.
All right.
It's not how we do it.
Sorry, someone else
protocol.
was like, well, someone else wasn't saying it, so I had to insert it a little bit. And I just
I had my mic
It's
muted.
fine when you improvise, but when I try my Kane Texan accent, suddenly it's not okay.
Okay. So, as usual, let us start with last session. Last session, you guys were split up. Kane, Artyom, and Oleya, you guys were cornered by 6 members of the Children of the Empire, while the rest of the party is across the world in Litoralis. Upon hearing this, the party panicked and tried to procure a teleportation scroll from a nearby shop. Meanwhile, Kane, Oleya, and Artyom was engaged in a deadly battle where you guys were almost incapacitated. However, the rest of the party managed to teleport in just in time to provide backup. You guys, in the end, was able to take down Requil and Marionette before the shadows in the floor begin to swallow members of the children. However, J5 was able to capture one of them, named Doctor. The doctor refused to answer any of your questions, so in the end, he was disposed of. That was when you guys found out that he was unable to approach the Ark's arch and releases black dust as he is pushed into the Ark and then upon his death. Kinda similar to how Fallen does when they die. After pondering the mystery for a bit and arguing on how to proceed, you guys finally decided to enter the Ark after sending a heart-wrenching message to Gilvana, as unfortunately she was left behind. So, right now, all 9 of you, not 10 of you, 9 of you, had just entered the Ark's arch. And out of that cold desert, you are greeted with the aroma of freshly ground coffee and the sound of a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, the music's too dramatic for me. Let's just go with this.
If we look back, what do we see?
Looking behind you, you see a door, just like a simple double door with covering on the glass part of it, and it has a sign that says "open" pointing outwards. You hear, "Hey, welcome to Hearst Bookstore. Go ahead and browse. Let me know if you need anything that interests you. Okay." Out front, you see a halfling woman, blonde hair tied to a messy bun. She wears a blue blouse, khaki pants, and apron covering her front. She's seemingly taking out the coffee grounds and putting it in some mechanical contraption to brew it. She stands behind a counter that sports pastries, seemingly for sale. And around the counter, there are tables where people can sit around to enjoy their meal. The room has tall windows that overlook a beautiful glade, and in the distance you can see a small village with chimneys letting out smoke and all that. At the back end of the room, there are rows and rows of books, neatly arranged into categories, almost beckoning you to give it a read. And so, what do you guys do?
What was the name again? Hearst? Like Hearst! Like the bar? Like HERR?
Yes. The gnome replied.
This is her. Wait, this is Herloot. This is Herloot's arc.
Hermeselk.
Yeah. Wait, who's Herloot? What did I say then?
What is the spelling of this name again?
I put in chat there.
Did. Oh, okay.
It's the bard of the 12.
Tim is like increasingly wary of his surroundings now, kind of.
Should we
Critical
I was gonna say, like, I don't recognize the name of the 12.
I mean, you do recognize the name, so there's that. So yeah, now all 9 of you are just bunched up in the door of this establishment, and the gnome barista slash bookkeeper slash shopkeeper is just, just going about her business right now. After she put the coffee grounds into the machine, she pulls out a quill and begins writing into a book.
This is bizarre.
Speak to the halfling? No?
Can I get a coffee?
Kate, you want to approach the counter, ask for coffee. Artyom, what do you want to do?
I also want
I was
to.
gonna speak to her, but
Okay, I guess everybody everybody kind of shuffles over towards the counter. The 4 of you head towards the counter, I'm assuming, but the rest of the party is kind of distributed all over the room, walking around, looking outside, because it is a completely different landscape that they've been before. And for most of them, if not all, have never been transported to another plane of existence before. So it's just a jarring experience for all of them.
I like the idea that they're confused and existential dread, and we're just really casually walking up to order a coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the 4 of you head over towards the counter, and she notices you approach. So she places the quill in between the book, closes it, and straightens her apron. Welcome to the book, sir. How can I help you?
What do you have fresh today?
We got some, I guess, freshly grounded, some Shimonian coffee grounds, if you're interested about that. But we also have some instant Kodakonians, if you want as well.
I'll have the freshly ground, please.
Freshly ground one it is. Very well. That would be 2 coppers, please. As she goes over and begins, starting the machine as it seemingly extracts the liquid from the coffee grounds into a small porcelain cup. And then she places it on a saucer, places it in front of you. 2 coppers, please.
I'll give her the 2 coppers.
Thank you. She takes the
Take
coin.
a seat and... How does it smell?
Yeah. It smells really good. I'm not sure if Kane drinks coffee a lot, but compared to what others that you've smelled before, the aroma for this one in particular is very vibrant. It's not just one single note. It has kind of like a mixture of different, slightly herbal. There's kind of like a sweetness to it a little bit, but it's just black coffee basically that she gave it to you. It's pretty nice.
Excellent. I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, and it tastes just as good as it smells. It immediately gives you a sense of vitality upon drinking it, and also kind of just perks you up just real quick upon consuming it. Artyom, you were doing something? You're saying something?
Yeah. From what Artyom knows of, concepts of inflation, is 2 copper way too little for coffee?
2 copper is 2 copper is standard for like a normal coffee. If she's saying what she said just now, those kind of coffee you would easily go for 5 maybe. Coffee itself is an expensive meal already, because I think for 1 cup of coffee you can get a pint of beer usually.
Yeah, it depends where you are, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then Artyom would speak. He would say, "Sorry, does it not strike you as odd that the 9 of us just walk in here like this?"
I mean, I'm assuming you want to get some coffee and read some books?
Does the blood on our clothes not disturb you in the least?
Adventurous. There's all kinds.
So, this place is owned by her?
Yeah. He started this bookstore maybe like last year, I think. We haven't had that much audience.
And last year was.
Last year, let me think real quick. I think I have the calendar here. Second.
I just don't know the year.
Yeah. I get you. I have a history document here. There you go. Don't think. Yeah, I don't have. All right, that would be 3078.
Does that number mean anything to me?
Currently, it's the year 2875.
Yeah, so
It's either in the future or way in the past.
it should be way in the past. Like the age.
The 12?
Sorry?
The age of the 12?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like with the what do you call it? The
Era?
we have the era.
Currently, people call the current age is the age of unity.
Oh, that is AB after.
I mean, that's what they call the age, but the what do you call the date is AB after the beast.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just a bit like I think it's all the things that happened before this. What era is it again?
Age of Heroes?
And Age of Heroes is right before Age of Unity?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely the past.
You guys okay?
Saying this out loud.
No.
I mean, I need coffee. I got some tea as well.
I would love some tea.
I need coffee IRL. Sorry.
That's fair. All right.
Fighting the time zone with all I have.
We got chamomile over here. We got some artillery breakfast. We got also some Shimon green tea. Gonna look through, but we got some jasmine tea over here. Fire herb tea. We got a bunch. What kind do you want?
Ooh, jasmine, I think.
All right.
Also, is there like a good place to lie down?
Well, we are a bookstore, not an inn, but there's a village over there, about maybe half a mile. I can go over there and find an inn over there. She places the tea bag into the water and places it in front of you. That'd be 2 coppers, please.
I give it. Do I have coppers? Let me look at my bag. Oh, I only have a silver. Is that okay?
Oh, sure, I got change. She takes the silver, pulls out some coppers, and places it.
I think you can keep it.
Well, thank you very much. He places the change in the tip jar.
Like I need more of the tea. You can take like half of that for tips.
Gotcha. And what about the 2 of you? Is there anything I can do for you?
Jim is gonna pull out his water canteen and just quickly drink what's left of it before he passes it to her.
Okay.
Just fill this up with coffee for me, would you?
Instant or Shimon beans?
Shimon beans.
Gotcha. And she begins to brew another cup, lets it cool for a bit before putting it into the flask and handing it to each of you. Now, Warforged don't drink, right? Looking at J5.
This unit, however, this unit has recently discovered the joys of consuming food. Well, do you have any specialties for the tea?
We don't really have special tea. But I guess I would recommend you the Shimon green tea over here. And you can mix it with that cinnamon roll over there. It'll be perfect.
Damn around.
Have that. This unit will have that.
Very well. And she
I also
begins
have a
preparing.
cinnamon roll.
Very well. And let's just say 10 copper, 1 silver for the whole thing as she prepares for all
I'm
of
gonna
you.
drop a gold one.
Oh,
Wow, Mr. Baller, are we? She takes the gold coin, gives you the 9 silver change.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you can keep change.
Wow, well, she places it in the tip jar. Well, please enjoy yourself. If you need anything, I will be over here. And she pulls out her book and continues writing. You guys.
Can I nonchalantly look at what she's writing?
She seems to be writing gibberish at this point.
Oof.
Like A X Z V W T F G W N
It's
K
falling
S.
apart.
Is it actually gibberish, or is it kind of like how when you're in a dream they're writing gibberish, or is there a code?
You can go ahead and roll me investigation check as you try to see any rhyme or reason to her writing.
May I?
Go ahead.
20.
20. Okay.
I don't know if I should bother rolling if you got a 20.
There you go.
Got
18.
18.
Other than that 20, and you got an 18 plus a bunch. So
18 plus
No.
investigation
You
plus
win.
6, so 24. So you actually rolled higher.
Yeah.
you're smarter than Artio.
Better
I
at
just
code
noticed
breaking.
Yeah, better at code breaking, yeah. Looking at this
Yeah,
writing
I'm
that you
able to
have.
look at all that and no code.
Yeah, exactly. You look into it and it doesn't seem like it matches any ciphers that you know. And just by trying to see a quick glance from it, there doesn't seem to be any pattern to her writing. She's just writing a long string of characters that does not make sense.
Tim's gonna ask her, "What are you writing there?"
Oh, it's like a personal novel thing, you know. I wanted to write story like Hero myself, but I'm never really as good as him. You want to give it a read?
I would.
I would rather if you narrate it to us,
Oh, okay.
just so we can all hear it at the same time.
Okay. So here is a.
Oh, it's one of those.
And
Yeah, well,
what do you think?
we're gonna
Wonderful.
explain to
Simply wonderful.
Thank you.
We're gonna explain to Artyom. Well, these arc usually have this sort of program illusion things.
Tim's gonna like slightly furrow his brows, seemingly offended by the explanation. For him. You think I didn't realize? Did you think I thought this was normal? Come on.
She pulls out the thing again and continues writing in the book. As
I'm gonna
Yeah.
spend a bit of time walking around the bookstore, nonchalantly pulling out titles
Mhm.
if he sees any.
All right. So Artyom, you're doing that. Anybody else? What do you guys do?
The bookstore has windows, right?
It does, yeah.
I'm just gonna scan outside of the bookstore.
All right. What about you, Kane and Ignis? You guys just enjoying your drinks?
Usually,
Oh,
because I just want to see patterns. Usually, because arcs have some central theme to it, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
I'll
I just want
look
to see patterns.
through what books are there.
Okay. Kane? Oh no, Kane.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah. Are you doing anything in the place?
No, I drank the coffee. It's no code I recognize. I'll take an investigation check of all the surroundings to see if there's any noticeable like secret exits,
Sure.
anything that jumps out at me.
Gotcha. So you can go ahead roll investigation check, Kane. Well,
Okay.
J5. J5, you look outside and you can see that it is a scenery. open glade. You can see scattered flowers around the floor. There's a mountain range in the distance. You can even see the town that the bookkeeper mentioned about half a mile away, where the chimneys and everything. It seems normal to you, like it's a very peaceful town.
19 for Kane.
19 for Kane, gotcha. Anything you're doing? J5?
Well, since the party is not leaving this bookstore just yet, I'm just gonna, just look. I'm gonna keep an eye on the town, see if anything changes, anything happens to it.
Perception check for me, please.
Oh, now why do I decide to do this? I only had one good eye, guys. One good eye.
It's a town. It's really bad.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Kane, you spent some time with the coffee and your saucer, just walking about, trying to see if there is anything.
I like to think that I'm really
Interesting.
casual. Just kind of like
Yeah,
casually.
same with Artyom
my
and
tea.
Ignis as well, just walking around, holding tea, reading a book. This is seemingly a normal behavior because the bookkeeper didn't really do anything when you guys do that. Looking through the books on the shelves here, these are title of books that you have never heard before. And looking at
Are they
the
all
writer,
gibberish?
they all are written by her Maselk. All of them. And no, they are actually not gibberish. Each one is a different stuff. Some of them are fiction stories that he has written. Some of them are historical kind of like accounts, still stories, but more accurate to real life about how things happen. Some of them are tales about members of the 12 going about their adventures, all the adventures before, before the beast and everything. There are tales about historical events written by his perspective. There are books of poetries, books of songs. It's just, you've never seen Herma Silk books before. This is the first time you've seen it, like, ever, actually. One thing you notice though, the books here, in the year they're published, some of them are like 3098, but most are actually after 3098. Some of them are like 3102, some of them are 3099, some of them are 3100. It's just a mixture of different kinds, different books written by her across different time periods, even after the current year, according to the halfling girl.
But they're all the same period. I mean, era.
Yes, they're all same era. And looking around, you would see the place is completely filled with books, but not like, massive amounts. It's enough for like an avid writer to have written in his lifetime, especially if it's someone so legendary like her Maselk. One thing that is out of place though, at the very end of the bookstore, all three of you guys would see a painting. Large painting, about 10 by 5 foot. And it is a painting of what looks to be a halfling man. Red hair with an orange streak in his hair. He seemingly is writing things into a book. However, the painting seems to be unfinished because where a quill or a pen would have been, it's just blotted out, just white.
Blood. Like somebody spilled ink or
more like the painting isn't finished.
Okay. Does anyone draw? Is this normal to not finish this part?
Suppose it depends. Many things can interrupt someone.
So I didn't find anything really of note.
Yeah, mainly that painting. Beyond that, there's no obvious secret door or trap door, as you can see. It's a bookstore.
I feel like I'm kind of out of options. It doesn't help that I'm fighting off the time zone. But Kane's in their genius copy. It was like, I checked for trapdoors.
Yeah. Kane spends his time trying to find if there's any trapdoors or anything like that. Artyom, Ignis, and J5, what do you guys do?
I'll chat her up and talk to her about, like, the area we're in. And eventually I want to steer the conversation towards the infrastructure of the building, like, see if she complains about how there's only one exit or something like that.
Alright. Go ahead with charisma check for me, Kane.
Okay.
You have a +3 on your charisma.
Oof,
5
plus 3.
plus 3 8. You try to chat her up, but she by default is very chatty, very friendly. But you weren't able to steer the conversation as much as you'd like. You managed to figure out but you do manage to figure out, though, when speaking about the local interest in the area, you realize, according to her, you're in Olholm right
Oh, okay.
now. So there's that.
We are. What does that mean? I don't understand. We are in old home. We
Yeah.
are like
The bookstores in Olholm.
so. We still
Like-
need like a week to long rest. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. That's just what she says. Yeah, Kay managed to realize that upon talking about the local attractions and everything, the girl says that you guys are in Olholm. Right?
Mm.
So,
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to think of another way.
that's fair. Artyom, J5, Ignis. Upon seeing the environment here, you guys can notice that the rest of your party now is starting to get used to the place. You can see Pyre is trying to order a bunch of pastries for everyone. Is essentially attempting to buy out the shop of all the foods in the area, sharing it with everyone. You can see Victoria is sitting in one corner, being very moody at the moment. You can see Olea is just marveling at his surrounding right now, about what's going on. Haley, on the other hand, is focused on trying to figure out, like, she knows it's an arc, so she tried to solve the puzzle here. There must be a puzzle. She's very excited to finish it first before you guys.
I see. Hey, some of them is their first arc. Most of them is their first arc.
Yep.
Should we try and get a long rest?
I mean,
What in the tavern?
is it a secret menu item? Hi, I'd like to order the escape exit.
Upon asking that to her, she kind of pauses, writing for a bit. She places her quill down and it's gonna. I don't think we have a secret menu. Sorry.
Do we see the way we just came in?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a door at the
Yeah.
Okay, so the door we came in through. So if I asked her how to leave, she would just point at the door we came in through.
Yep, that's right.
So
Just the door.
I don't know, guys. I looked and I couldn't find it.
Well, what did you do last time? How did you figure out a way out?
Honestly, you can't just go immediately from place to place to place. The last time we had to like do something to progress was the arc in Contico where we had to like solve the problem.
Solve a problem?
Yeah, like that we were in distress, like there were distressing situations, or like a distressing situation that we would step in and figure out. Like, someone's stuff that someone needed their stuffed animal fixed, so we did that, or someone kept trying to reverse time to fix something they couldn't fix. For here, I don't see a problem that needs fixing, other than her, writing.
Yeah, well, most of this arc usually has some sort of central theme to it. Remember back
Mm-hmm.
the arc back in Barco de Cola, the Unending Storm?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the center theme is more like an experiment of sorts. They have rooms where they did experiments, they test on things,
Mm-hmm.
just need to solve their experiment, and we can progress further. The arc that we didn't manage to do anything because of the corruption by Ami Maloa was the central theme was war. We were at a battlefield. We just beat through it and nothing happened. But
Hey,
the counter
bartender, do
call
you
is
need our help?
yeah,
Bartender, do
the
you need our
counter
help with
call was
anything?
Well, she is struggling to write her book.
Maybe it's the painting that we need to finish.
Or that.
maybe this one's the theme is art, the story, the painting. Those are
Well,
works of
it
art,
is
right?
definitely a story we need to complete. There are incomplete stories and we need to complete it. Either the painting, if we understand what kind of story is trying to be written, or the shopkeeper herself.
Well, let's do both.
Sure, let's offer the
Between the 9
bartender
of
our
us,
help.
I'm sure we can achieve that.
But how do we do it when we don't know what she's talking about?
Well,
Well,
She'll.
maybe we can. There's a clue in the
Uh,
books scattered around the room.
Oh no.
I thought
Reading?
I, th- I thought she did try
We,
to
we can.
explain the plot.
She did, but we can't hear it.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it. Well, maybe we can separate the books into fiction and non-fiction books.
Okay.
Great. Not only. So just what you said, reorganize the books.
No, no,
Some of
I
the
mean that
books
way.
the books are already organized. Each bookcases have its own label and everything saying fiction, historical accounts, biography, poems, songs, that kind of stuff. So it's all already properly sorted already. You can give them through because they are all a unique perspective of Hermosilk. You've never seen this book anywhere else. But beyond that, is there anything in particular you are looking for?
Well, the picture. I want to try to discern the motive of the picture. What is it trying to paint?
You can try to roll insight check.
Do it. Inside.
You can do it, J5. I believe in you. There you
Believe in
go.
myself.
22. With a 22, you can kind of see the Hermosilk in the picture is very, very excited at writing this book that he has. So it's kind of strange why you don't see his books outside in the real world. And the missing writing implement in his hand definitely feels like he should complete it. But what was he using?
Oh, what indeed? Does he use a lute? Do we know about him? Oh, but Galvano would have been great here.
Then let's find a book that you know about this what's it? Hermasil? How
Yeah,
Hermasil,
Hermesel,
yeah.
yeah. There are a couple of books about him that you can easily go through. What particular information you're looking for?
What yeah. The painting depicts him very excited, right?
Yeah, he's very excited writing the book.
So I just wanna I just want to know what usually makes him excited. What does he likes?
Go ahead, roll me investigation check as you kind of go through the books, see what kind of topics that he is interested in.
Oh no.
Can I figure it out from my own knowledge of the 12?
Sure, history check for me.
It's like gonna be a lot like G5, but.
Alright.
Just an 18.
So from your investigation, Ignis, you know that one thing for sure, Hermesel admires Darius. So you know that most of his stories was apparently about Darius and the 12. But that's about it. In terms of detail you know about him, in terms of what topic he likes. J5, looking at the books that he goes through, it seems very diverse. He writes fiction, he writes, what's the opposite of fiction? Reality?
Non-fiction?
Non-fiction.
Literally.
He writes about events, locations, people. You're trying to figure out what the hell is the connective tissue in all of them. And then you realize at some point in the story or in the account, the 12 would have been there at some point, somewhere. So you feel like you kind of agree with Ignis's assertion where he basically writes what he knows, and what he knows is when he was traveling with the 12.
Oh wait, so we've never seen his book anywhere in the real world, right?
No,
Yeah.
no book in the real world at all.
Well, it looks like he's the group's chronographer. What do you call
What do you say?
the people who writes the life and times of people
Biographer?
biographer, not actually biographer, but people write events, just following other people and write events happening, right?
Bard.
Yeah. The simple term is bard,
Yeah.
but the specific type of bards, bards
I
there's a
don't
lot
know.
of types of bards, right?
But yeah, but that's basically what he does within the group.
The term is analyst, right? No, wait, not analyst.
Not quite analyst. He doesn't really analyze it. He just says it in his perspective.
I knew this exact word for it. I guess it would be an analyst, like writes annuals.
I guess.
Annals, that's the word.
Oh, really?
So analyst writes annals.
I must be bored out of his mind right now.
I'm sorry?
But
Pyre, if you're asking Pyre at this point is sleeping already.
Bard.
He's arranged like 5 different chairs, put them together, and he's sleeping on the chairs. Victoria's kind of nodding off in the window. Haley at this point has a stack of book by her side and is now leaning on Makoa, who's now sleeping as well, both of them. Oleya is still up though. He's currently just staring at the painting.
yeah, well, based on the missing is is his writing implements, right?
That's right.
The
Well,
what?
based on the books that that I've read, do I know what he usually writes with?
Often it depicts him writing with a quill.
Why
Fancy
don't we
quill, no
just
fancy quill,
ask our
magic quill,
humble host?
normal quill.
I'm sorry.
Why don't we simply ask our noble host here? Motion towards the...
You see her still writing into her book.
I'm sure if anybody knows. Take J5 and just kind of push him towards her.
All right. So J5, you are pushed towards the halfling barista. As she notices you being pushed by everybody, she places the quill that she's been holding, places it inside the book, closes it, and turns to you. Yes. Another round of coffee? Or tea?
Well, not quite. Miss this you did notice that painting over there. It's not quite complete. Do you know why that is?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's how it's always been.
Yeah, well, there's this one corner over there. It's not filled in. It's completely white.
She kind of leans over to look at the painting. I don't see what you're saying.
What do you see?
I see her myself writing a book
With what?
with a quill.
What's the color of it?
Actually, it looks like this. She kind of opens her book and then pulls out the quill.
Eh,
Might be the same one. He gifted it to me, so
You
Can
know him
this
personally?
yes. I mean,
Oh,
he
right.
opened
He
the
opened his
bookstore.
bookstore. Right. Sorry. I'm kind of tired. Maybe I should lie down.
can this unit borrow that quill, please?
Oh, well, I don't know. It's a very important item and all that. I wouldn't want to just give it to strangers. Sorry.
We're not strangers. We just tipped you. How much gold?
Oh my god.
Well, 9 silver, which is very generous. I will say that. But still, this is a gift from someone who I really admire. I'd rather not just hand it to people.
Well, you're not just handing it to us. You are lending it to us.
Still, I don't know if I'm comfortable giving you something that's precious to me.
On my honor, we will give it back.
Persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
You could just
Okay.
ask her to, like, put it
I'll
there.
Ooh.
flash that.
Are you
Flash
sure?
that to a
We're not
22.
gonna.
Let me think.
We're not
I
gonna.
have 2 more uses of the flash.
We don't know if we can long rest.
That's fair. Maybe I should save it. But Artem's gonna look over his own inventory for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
trying to see if he has anything worthwhile. And give me 2 seconds. Sure, I got something.
Sure, you got something valuable in your bag, right?
Tattoo?
All right, got one. Let me take out the Maker's Mark chisel, which is the thing I get from my backstory,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say, "Here, this was given to me by my teacher." He's gonna set it down on the table in front of him. I entrust you with it, same as you can entrust me with the quill. And once we are done with it, we will simply exchange it back.
Are you sure? I mean, if it's really valuable to you, you sure you want me to hold on to it?
Of course, it's valuable to me, the man lies. But I'm just trying to prove the point that I will not leave with it. Or rather, I would not leave without it.
Right. So deception or persuasion depend on how important it actually is to you.
It's not important at all. Just It's just a thing he bought and uses.
Gotcha. Deception then.
It's not a memento.
Is
Oh
he
my god,
lying
can I
to
start rolling
himself
15?
or
She kind of looks at you incredulously. I don't know. I wouldn't want to hold on to something that important to you, so she
Then keep it on the table.
kind of backs away a little bit, holding the book and the quill.
he's strong?
It's okay. Really, you don't have to. I'd rather hold on to the quill.
Tim is gonna pout and take a small step back, flashing his palms, retrieving the chisel. Says, "No, it's fine. I thought we could trust each other. You've read your novel to us. We've given you constructive feedback, and now suddenly you don't trust us. It's fine."
Sorry. Sorry. She kind of just looks sadly at Artyom walking away. As she turns to you, Ignis. Oh, really guilty right now.
It's okay. I mean, it's yours. You know. Um. What do you know of Hermesol?
I mean, he's a writer. He recently opened this bookshop to sell his stories.
Yeah.
People say he's not a very good one, but I would disagree. I think his writing is splendid.
Do we need to? Do we need to trade stories or something as currency to move on somehow?
I'm more so trying to see, like, is there anything about her myself that could help us figure this out, like get into the minds of him so that I don't know. Maybe we should just sleep it out. Maybe we'll have some ideas after a night's sleep.
You want to just lie down, Ignis?
I mean, there's some comfortable couches around, right?
Yeah, there are.
Do it then. Long rest. Let's go.
So,
Hey,
All right then, guys. Good
No.
session. Good night.
hey, we never got your name. I turned to the bookshop keeper.
1 second.
Oh,
My name's.
yeah.
Mm,
Why'd you do that? You're gonna just.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, brr.
No, it's.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Do you mind if we just take a quick nap?
Oh, feel free. We don't usually get that many customers anyway, so
Okay.
the longer you stay, the more coffee you'll buy. He gives you a smile as she opens the book and begins to continue writing with the quill again.
Maybe you could like give us some I don't know, stories just to like pass the time over until we fall asleep. Like we're
I mean, I don't know much stories. I can read you the rest of the book if you guys want.
yeah.
Okay. So this starts with and this white noise
Yeah.
goes on
Yeah.
for
That is the
quite a
point.
bit as you guys lie down, mind a little bit confused, trying to figure out how to get this quill from this girl. She seems very, very resilient about giving away her quill.
Maybe there's a quill shop somewhere.
But regardless, you guys lie down and try to get some rest for the night. Is there anything you guys want to do before you turn in?
Should we do shifts just in case someone else go through the door?
we are in a dungeon, so we should do shifts.
Yeah.
Still do shifts. Okay, gotcha. All right. So you sleep in shifts, making sure that there's always someone watching the door while you guys are sleeping. And you hope, pray, or well, you can figure out something as you take a rest. And as you guys are taken away by your sleep, we are going to be taken away by the break as well, as we're going to take a quick break.
We'll play for like an hour.
No, might as well. We're going to take a 30-minute break and then 30 minutes? 10 minutes. 10
30
minutes. 10 minutes break,
That's
and then we're just going to resume and then all the way to the end. So, yeah. So, take a break and we'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Bye-bye.
Arcs the heart.
2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, you guys tried to get some rest in this bookstore. The book owner doesn't seem to mind. It's a little bit difficult though to sleep here, mainly because the opposite of all home, where it's always dark, this place, it's always bright. There's always a sun shining from the outside, and you try to sleep, the light is coming from the outside. One thing you notice though, the sun does not move. And
Time doesn't move.
time does not move, you're not sure, but at the very least on the outside, time does not the day of time of the day does not change. And when you observe it long enough, you realize it's a loop. You can see the same bird flying off from the tree after a long time. After staring at the town for a long time, you can kind of see the smoke actually has a pattern that it keeps repeating again and again and again. Even the barista who's writing the book, she's going through it at an impressive rate, like 1 page every 15 minutes or so. But the book never gets thinner. It just keeps writing gibberish again and again and again and again, never ending, it seems. But after a while, you manage to find rest, and for those who can't watch, the rest goes by without any problems. And you guys get your long rest. So go ahead.
Ooh, long rest, baby. You wanna level up?
Giovanna's not here.
You hear Aina in Rain's mic.
Yeah, you can see, you can hear her.
All right. Who has water magic missiles? Shit.
I do.
Check, make sure you have all
You need
this.
to.
All the charges.
I only recovered 2 charges. God damn it.
I don't think I used mine.
Ooh.
Everybody used all the charges, if I recall correctly, right? For the boss
yeah.
thing.
Oh, the Satan?
Yeah, the Satan, yes.
I see. Okay.
Whoa, Haley recovered all 7.
Nice.
Oh, so did I do.
But it's
Nice.
full.
Alright. As everybody wakes up, you can see
Wait,
everybody's
did we
kind
not rest
of...
everybody?
Yes, long rest everybody, please. So, including Pyre and the others, they actually lose their exhaustion as well.
Rest.
Wonderful.
Oh man. Our NPCs are slightly lower difficult. Oh, my mind is still at people we left behind. Sorrow, Tammy. Day J5. It's a new day. Do you think we should try it again?
Well, let's do it then.
J5, you produce the ring again.
Same wish.
Do you have to say
So,
What was the wording? What was the wording again?
Oh,
I can't find it.
scroll up,
Only
scroll up.
it's only been a few hours.
Scroll up. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh my god. I'm still scrolling.
As you guys are doing this, Oleya kind of stares at you holding the ring. Is that what I think it is?
Uh,
Hmm.
but do you think that this is just a ring?
I mean, the way you're acting right now sounds like you're making a wish.
Well, yes, we are trying to make a wish.
And it,
What are you trying to use it for?
We're trying to bring back our fallen comrade, the one that we couldn't revive.
Right.
Isn't there an easier way to do this?
insight.
Go ahead, insight check.
Like, what does Isolea looking at it with like a plan forming in his mind? Like,
Sure, sure, sure.
really?
Oh wow!
He is an enigmatic man. He definitely wants thinking of something about the ring. You're not sure what though. Artyom, you were saying something, is it?
Well, Artyom was just saying, isn't there an easier way to go about resurrecting them?
Their souls were destroyed. What other way is there? All resurrections, all resurrection spells and revivify calls for the soul to come back. If the soul doesn't come back, if there is no soul to come back, there's nothing to revive.
Right, and this was Tammy and Sora?
Yes.
Perhaps we should save a wish for when more die.
When would be the cutoff?
Gonna shrug and say, when someone we can't quite function without dies.
Either
You
way,
understand where I'm coming from. I mean, both Soro and Tammy knew the risks. I stand behind what I said before. Bringing Tammy was a mistake in the first place. Should not allow children to dictate who we take or who we don't take, no matter how useful they are.
I agree, but that shouldn't be a reason why they die. We have to let them die.
I'm
You're
just saying that
essentially
unless you have a
children.
backup wish ring, using it now might be, well, I don't mean to say a waste, obviously not a waste, but
Not an
what if something
effective
really
use
Right.
of a
happens?
wish.
Exactly. What if something much worse happens and we kick ourselves for not having access to wish?
It's your ring. In the end, it is up to you. Just letting you know you're not using it optimally.
I look around the party incredulously. Is anyone having the same look as me?
Uh,
Really,
a
Victoria?
majority of them, yeah. Victoria doesn't look like you. Looks like he wants to punch Olea and Artyom in the face right now.
I did not know we were having a conversation in front of everybody.
I mean,
It's a
it's an open
small.
room. You guys are kind of whispering, but yeah, everybody else would be trying to listen in. What the hell's going on over there? Oh, Victoria looks pissed. The fact that you don't want to revive them as soon as possible. Pyre is just like, what? Like, what is this logic? Like, to him, it doesn't make sense. Haley understands the logic but disagrees. She kind of like tilts her head a little bit in understanding, but in ultimately, want to bring back their friends as soon as possible. Makoa stays out of this.
In the game.
Mind you, I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. He tries to backtrack now. He's aware that everyone's heard him, whereas he thought it was a party-only conversation.
Yeah.
Let's say, I'm just saying we should weigh the pros and cons of it. Make sure we are sure in this.
It's not like we can do it now. I mean, we don't know if we can do it now. There's a bigger possibility that we can't do it now. But if we keep waiting, there's always going to be a better reason to do which.
What about compromise? I understand that we might want to save it for a better occasion, but there's our friends here we're talking about. So let's just at least wait till the arc ends. That way, if anybody else falls during our adventures, we can bring them back.
Exactly as I said.
Yeah. Ole looks around, sees that everybody is kind of not agreeing with him. He backs off and says, I suppose that's a swell idea.
I'm gonna look at the rest too. But I think I'd say the rest, but more so Victoria. Like
Victoria
is she coming down or
No, she's not.
Well, this unit
Well-
agrees that at least we finish the task at hand first. Because even if we make their wish now, there's no guarantee that we can revive them now. Their bodies are still back in Littoralis. We don't have any access to them.
Yeah. So we can save it until later. Breakfast.
Right,
anybody?
let's focus on where we are.
So yeah, looking around right now, you see the bookkeeper still awake throughout your long rest, undisturbed. You guys pack up your stuff, rearrange the chairs so as it used to be, and you guys continue detectiving. What do you guys want to do?
ever since we're here, have we seen any eyes floating around?
No, you have not.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because we're usually in another dimension, right? Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh wait. Off party wise, off character wise.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if I'm not gonna say this, but
But
now that the secret of the ring is out, we have an additional, threat.
one of your party members
Consider.
might want to steal the ring.
Yeah,
Want to put it in the chest?
there's a wish ring.
Put it in your chest. No one can access it, right?
Unless they can teleport to that, actually.
Yeah, that's
Do
the
what?
thing. Okay. What do you call that? Demi-plane can do that. Basically, if you know where a person keeps their, a separate plane is, you can demi-plane to that place.
Yeah.
Which is a
Okay.
7th level spell?
And I think
Yeah,
you need to
seven
have been there before that, right?
Yeah, you have to
Demi-plane?
pin there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone needs to
So
enter my
yeah,
box
so basically
first.
they need to be placed inside the box, and then he can teleport into the box at any time using the demi-plane spell. 8th
Yeah,
level,
and-
by the way.
There we go. And so far, the only one that fits that is either one of the bodies we stuffed or best friend.
That's true, yeah.
Okay. Okay. But also if I put it in my box, that's the the risk that if I die, nobody can access it.
That's true.
That's not good.
But good enough, right?
For now.
Okay. Put it in my box. Pull the throw up. Put it in.
The
Alright.
drawer thingy, you have to like. Do you have to cast to pull it out, or is it just like cast once?
Yeah, it's an
Already.
action. I do have to recast the spell every 60 days.
Oh shit,
Oh.
that's a still long-term spell.
Okay, that makes
Yep.
more sense.
But
'Cause
if
I
you
was like,
unprepare it, you can still do the action.
Yes. Even if I unprepared, yeah.
God
let me.
damn! That's
I
so
just have
good.
to. Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst
Just have-
spell for like a sorcerer or something, because that's a waste of a spell.
But it's 60 days though, so
Yeah.
we get it on downtime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. After 60 days, there's a cumulative. Even after 60 days, there's
It
a
doesn't
chance that
disappear immediately. Okay, gotcha.
yeah, it disappears immediately.
Alright. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Let's get that quill, finish the painting, and if it doesn't work, we'll move past it.
Okay. So, the quill is right there. She's been writing into it the whole time. What do you do?
does she look like? Does she also reset? If you get what I mean.
She's been doing the same thing since you guys left her.
Yeah, but like when we go talk to her, does she recognize us or?
She does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So her memory doesn't reset, only her action. Um. Hey, we've been wondering, is there anything we can do to help with your writing?
Oh no, don't worry. The journey is half the fun. No,
Yeah, but you don't have to go on the journey alone.
true, but I think it's fun.
Is there anything that you're stuck at?
Not really.
My friend here is a published story writer, and I
Is that so? What's the title of the
Okay.
book? Maybe I'll know it.
oh, I have it here. It's Two Hearts of Tart.
Oh, mind if I take this?
Yeah.
All right. She takes the book.
Did she let go of the quill?
Huh?
Did she let go of the quill?
Yes, she always, she talks to you, she puts the quill in between her book pages, places it on the table, and then talks to you. So as you give her the book, she takes the book, kind of looks at the cover, looks at the back, and then places it under the counter.
Okay, so this is not what Ignis is intending. Because he genuinely just wants to talk to the thinks her idea is better. But I'm putting it out there for Artyom.
Fully aware.
She
Problem is, I need.
She bends down, places the book under the counter. Immediately, Haley and Makoa, both of them stare at you guys.
I'm just gonna go and talk to her, like, because Two Hearts Apart, I could gush about it anytime.
Kane looks at you, Artyom.
Give him an encouraging head nod.
Kane will try to pilfer it. Don't forget to long rest Kane and Besmirtni as well.
Oh, but Smyrny needs a long rest.
Smyrny doesn't
Let me
rest.
just long rest Kane.
Okay, go ahead. Sleight of hand for Kane.
Should I do it?
Let me just do
Yeah,
that.
someone who can control Kane. Go ahead.
And hiya.
Okay. Go ahead.
22. With a 22, he swipes the quill from the book, and then before the barista stands up, the quill's already gone, and she stands up, looks back at Ignis. And then begins essentially asking questions about the book. So, like, do you guys write about this a lot, or like, is there a sequel to it, or is it the only book?
Oh, Kane is working on a sequel.
Really? Oh, I
I
should
know,
get
I've
some
been
of that.
wanting to read it, but he never lets me. He said it's a work in progress.
Come on, Kane, come on.
No, but he's been saying like he sometimes when things happen in my personal life, then he'll be like, "Oh, I know what the sequel's gonna be." So maybe I think the book is based on me, but I'm not sure.
Really? Oh, I gotta give it a read now.
Yeah, I mean, read it. Come on. Oh, I can show you my favorite part.
Okay, she takes out the book, places it on the table, and then lets you do that.
Yeah.
While this is going on and she's being distracted by the book, the rest of you, Kane walks away and he has the quill in his hand. What you want to do with this?
I bring it to the painting then.
She walks.
Does it look like a normal quill? Just
Looks
nothing
like a
special
normal
about it?
quill. Nothing. I mean, it's really beautiful. It's a kind of like a really very plumy quill of some kind of bird with a dark purple feather starting at the base, and it transitions to a kind of vibrant pink with almost glitter kind of plastered all over the quill itself. So Kane brings it over to the painting. What now? She just.
Now we finished the painting.
I'm sorry?
Now we finished the painting. What I was gonna say is he starts using his tiny servants,
Uh-huh.
aka the printing spell.
Yeah. You use the tiny servant and use the quill to draw, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you summon your tiny servants. They all grab the quill from Kane and stacking on top of each other, they try to reach the area where there is a blank part where the quill should be. The moment the quill touches the canvas, though, the the entire room just shook for a moment as everything goes dark. The quill is slowly being absorbed into the wall, into the painting, and slowly you can see the image of the quill being printed onto the canvas as if it's been there the whole time, completing the entire image.
Really?
And this, as you're doing so, this shaking happens, and when you look back at where the barista was, she's gone. So does the coffee. So does
I was just about to start the book club.
So does the coffee. So does the pastry. So does the book that you gave her.
No, I mean I have another 2 copies, but no, that was my favorite one.
And then the painting swings open, revealing a staircase that leads upwards. Pyre stands up. Finally! That took ages.
Wait. Before we leave, I'm gonna check the windows. See if the windows are fake. Can we open the windows?
There are windows. You try to lift it, but it's almost like it's one piece of wood rather than a separate piece that can be moved. It's just solid. And you see the outside is just black right now.
Oh, god damn it. I was excited to go outside, see the town, see the sights.
Well, it was a loop. It's never real in the first place.
Okay, either way, let's continue on.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all of
I
you.
hate that Artyom's plan worked.
I was gonna say, like, even in complete darkness and not seeing each other, like Ignis can feel with her insight a smug grin and sigh.
Oh, totally. She's fuming right now. She was like, I was in the middle of my plan. Can't believe you took advantage of me.
And all it takes is just one book. But with that, you guys start lining up, trying to get into the place. Obviously, Pyre will be up front, tanking anything. The rest of you followed quickly behind as you guys slowly walk up this very, very dense staircase. It is a tight fit, and it's pretty dark, but moving slowly. You'll be able to move up and up and up. Yes, J5?
If it's dark, I'm gonna. Uh,
Bring
with
out a
dark vision
lantern.
though.
Alright.
I do have a lantern though, but I do have dark vision. Anybody needs dark vision?
You have Haley, who is a human in your party. You have Haley and Oleya are the only two people that require dark vision.
Do none
Oh,
of
yeah,
us
no,
have,
there-
And Artyom, sorry, yeah, and Artyom.
Artyom and me, so 4 people, right?
Can't
Half
believe we
the
don't have light, the cantrip.
None of you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I don't. J5 does.
Well, I can
You
do
guys
this as Kane taps the tip of his sword and it glows. Is that a cantrip?
Oh, Kane has light. Yeah, right. No.
Of course you can.
What? What do you mean? I thought it's like a fancy thing that Asimar can do, like magic poop.
Well, the way it works.
And you continue making your way
Congratulations on your induction into the wizard school.
using magic. He says incredulously, but you guys continue. Goes on. You move higher and higher. Now, being able to see the staircase, you're able to move slightly quicker. When you guys begin to suddenly hear out of nowhere a roaring noise, almost
Was there a sound?
Eerie.
Because I could hear the sound.
You look around, trying to see where the voice coming from, but you're unsure. It goes on as you move up higher and higher and higher, and as you reach up to the second floor, in addition to the sound of the roaring creature, you also begin to hear the sound of clashing weapons and armor somewhere outside of this room that you're in. It's quite dark at the moment. And upon arriving on the second floor, you would be able to see that it's very dark, so you can't see much right now. But you can see there are tall windows directly opposite the staircase that you just climbed. And outside of these tall windows no longer show the beautiful glade that was before. Instead, you can see it is engulfed in war. Soldiers from multiple factions are throwing magic missiles, throwing energy bolts at what looks to be an army of fallen, just moving in, smashing into each other, screaming and fighting and shouting. You can see fire being to burst into the distance. The village just now that you saw is in ruins. And you can see dragons flying up over the sky, slamming into the ground, creating this kind of like a crystal structure made from kind of blue crystal that's engulfing some part of the army. A large fallen in the distance, slamming into the ground, killing almost an entire squadron with one hit. It is just chaos on the outside. And yet, on the inside, it is calm.
Inside, you mean?
Where you
Where
are
we
right
are
now, Kane would raise his light, trying to illuminate the area, and he would be able to see that you guys are no longer in a old, kind of like a simple bookstore anymore. In fact, it's very lavish. Kind of reminds you of a grand library of sorts. You see one side are those tall windows that shows the war that's happening on the outside. And on the opposite side, you see 2 doors leading to the left and right. At the center of the room, you guys would be able to see a statue of what looks to be the 12. You can see a majestic statue of the 12 in battle poses with Darius front and center leading the charge.
Hmm. I'm just curious, right? Because I have true sight. What
Ooh. In
what
that
do I
case,
see
you
if
would
I
you would be able to see the outside is indeed an illusion.
just like if I were to see during the bookstore, everything was an illusion.
Everything was not an illusion. Just the
Uh,
outside was an illusion.
oh, so essentially, it's just a room.
Yeah. So right now you are in one room, tall windows on one side, a statue of the 12, basically, of them in like battle poses. You can see a chandelier up in the ceiling, unlit right now, and you see two doors leading to the left and to the right of you. What do you guys do?
You said it's a library.
I'm sorry?
You said it was a library, right?
Not, I said, yeah, it looks like a grand library rather than, one of those, the one that you would find in Contacol, for example, rather than a small bookstore in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. So there are books around.
At this particular location, no books.
So it looks like a grand library structure.
That's right.
Okay. And there's two doors. Are there windows on both sides of the door?
No, these doors are just solid doors, and you see golden plaques on each of them.
What does it say?
One of them say Inspirational Heroes of the Light. That's the one on the right. And then on the one on the left, that says Unsung Champions of the Night.
So vigilantes and oh yeah, they want Requel's body. I remember wanted to do something. We left it in the room back there, did we?
Yes, it was in the previous room. I assume you would be carrying it up here if you want to. You wouldn't leave it behind.
Not really, but we did want to check something on her. Or can we retroactively check
What do you want to check on her?
whether she has that black, the crystal thingy on the back of her neck? And if she's carrying anything, because we never got to loot these two.
That's true. You would be able to see that, yes, she does have the crystals thing at the back of her head.
Does it look different than the one like Desmond has?
Looks exactly the same. You would also see, other than that, on their bodies, they would have, the doctor would have a scalpel that's too small for you to use. He would have some jackets that is too small for you to use, some leather armor that's too small for you to use. Rico, on the other hand, she would have... Actually, the one thing that you notice is what she doesn't have. Spellcasting focus. She does not have a wand, an orb, a staff, a rod, nothing like that. She does have a couple of potions on her, though.
Ooh,
So you would be able to take that.
Take it. What kind of potions?
Can identify.
Yeah. Here you go, wizards. There's a bunch of wizards in our party.
Haley would be sitting in a corner trying to identify the items while you guys can explore the room a bit further. What do you guys want to do now?
I'll pocket the scalpel from the doctor.
Gotcha.
Because maybe it'll be useful eventually.
Gotcha.
But until then, I guess the focus is on the two doors. Try and see where to go. There's Unsung Heroes of the Night.
One second.
Heroes of the Light or something.
Let me get the thing again.
I wonder which one will open for us.
There you go.
unsung champions of the night. Does
Light.
these phrases mean anything?
Night.
As in, like, are they known phrases or something like that?
No, definitely not known phrases. You can roll a history check.
Okay.
I'd like that.
Go ahead.
May.
19 and a
Whoa!
24.
I'm smarter than I did that
My
20
last
year old.
3 or 4 rolls have been 5s.
Keep it up.
Artyom and Aegis, both of you would notice that you know that while the 12 is 12 people, they often operate when they're split into two groups, one led by Darius and another led by Manada. It is possible that these two phrases refer to that two group. Heroes of the Light refer to the 12 that was led by Darius, and Sangsang Champions of the Night are the ones led by Manada. Given that Darius is the one that's usually charismatic, fancy, show, kind of like a inspirational kind of type, while Manada is just subterfuge, causing chaos, and does what is necessary.
So we should just go in, right? No, I mean we'll wait until Haley's done. But
Haley would finish. Oh, sorry.
That's how we identify us.
are both doors locked?
Both doors. You try to spin it. You try to turn the doorknob. It is not locked. You guys can go through. No problem.
We definitely shouldn't split the party, right? That's what happened last time.
All right,
Let's
I'm
go check
done.
one room.
Oh, nice. What you got?
Kind of sucks. She wasn't able to use these because these are really useful. Never seen the thing before. I didn't know such a thing exists.
What is it?
It calls itself Potion of Mana.
What? Mana, like Manada?
As in, if you drink it, you regain spell slots. It's just one level each, but like there's 3 of it right here.
Oh my god, it's really good.
I didn't know such a thing was possible. I mean, it's like spell storing items, I guess, but they store spells, not. Sorry, I'm here. He kind of hands out the mana, potion of mana for you guys there.
Store it. I mean,
I'm gonna take it then.
All right.
3 spell slots, man.
3 spell slots indeed.
well, we should probably keep one for experimentation. See if we can replicate it. You know. If we can spare it, of course. If we can spare it.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I'm gonna learn it. Let's go.
What you writing, dear? Huh?
Don't worry about it. So, with that, what do you guys want to do now?
Well, you're all against splitting up.
Can we open the doors at the same time?
You want to open both at the same time? All right. Who's opening which door?
Okay, who's the more heroes of the night? This is pretty clear. J5, you go to inspirational heroes of the light. RTM, you open unsung champions of the night.
All right.
Tip an imaginary hat. He's already at the door.
Both of you place your hands on the handle.
Yep.
You twist.
More of us should go in at the same time, no?
Oh, we're just opening the door, right?
Yeah, we're not going.
Yeah, opening the door.
Sucked in or teleported or.
Oh, right.
Just want to see what's inside. Can we open the door and come back in? Or...
Well, we don't know what we can do until we do it, so
Exactly.
Yeah.
perhaps you
So,
should split up 50-50.
Mm,
all right.
I don't know about this, you guys. The last time we split up, the children
We know
ambushed
where
us.
Kane goes, yep. Well, yes, but now we are more in numbers and, well, rested.
And with that,
Level my edgy voice on the right. Let's go.
you guys place your hands on the handle, twist, and open. Before you could see anything on the other side, Artyom, a bright light engulfs all of you coming from the door that J5 opened. It completely engulfs everybody, causing you to be blinded that you are unable to see. And when the light fades away, you realize you're no longer in the same room.
Oh no.
Worse, you realize you're alone.
No! Everyone's alone?
Everyone's alone.
Okay.
They split the party up for us.
Worse, or well, actually, worse or better, I don't know. You begin to hear, oh, 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 sound of crowds of people chanting in unison, again and again and again and again. You're not sure where, you're not sure what is that, but you see right now, you are in a stone corridor, and the only path out is forward towards the light.
No, like a gladiator.
Oh, no.
We're gonna have to fight each other.
Is Besmertny nearby?
Besmertny is with you, actually. Artyom.
Chinchamaru?
Chunchinmaru's with you, Ignis.
Oh,
Okay,
Chinchamaru, let's have
J5, is
you.
he with either of us?
J5 is alone.
Custody?
J5 you don't get custody of J5.
Damn it.
You hear the chanting again.
Tim's gonna
And
briefly
then-
glance at his own arms to see if he is still himself or
You
he's
look,
under an illusion.
you don't see any illusion because you do still see yourself there. You hear music begin to flare up in the distance, and you can hear very, very faintly, you hear, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen." Seemingly like that's like an announcer being shouting right now. What do you guys do?
What do I
And
see?
walk towards the light.
You see
Yep, walks
a
towards the
stone
light.
corridor and a light in the distance. That's all.
Oh, I don't hear the crowds.
You do hear the crowd. Everybody hears the same thing.
Okay. Then, yeah, nowhere to go but forward.
All of you make your way out of that corridor one by one, and you are greeted with this deafening roar of the crowd as people just shout out, cheering out for you. Surprisingly, you feel like you've seen all those people in the stands before this. You could have sworn you see Fenton somewhere out there. You see your dad, maybe Ignis. You see what do you call Amimaloa's up there for some reason. Is
Oh
that
my
Rico?
God,
It's
what?
just like a bunch of mixture of different people you've seen in your life just cheering aloud for you. And you hear the announcer introduces the amazing Spicy 7 as the crowd goes wild. You guys entering the arena, and you realize all the other people in the party walks into the arena as well, except for Haley, who is being raised up like an elevator of sorts,
Oh, no.
landing at the center of the arena. You realize the arena you're in is just completely circular, flat. There's not much feature on it other than a raised platform directly in front of each of you. So there are 9 raised platforms. including where Haley was raised up upon. Everybody's looking
It's the
confused.
Hunger
Pyre's
Games.
already excited, drawing his weapon,
Oh,
ready to
no.
fight and everything. Yeah! We're gonna fight each other. Let's go!
Oh no, 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 no.
As you hear the announcer begins kind of like introducing one by one member of the party, and then finally he kind of reaches to you guys. You hear, we have the beautiful and frankly terrifying Ignis, announcing you, Ignis, as you enter the room. And then you hear, he's brilliant, but also the paragon of heroes. It's J5! And J5 walks into the room as well. You hear announcer goes again, ladies, close your eyes or else your heart will be stolen. We have Kane! And finally, we never know what he thinks, but we know he has sight beyond sight, vision beyond vision. It's as all of you begin walking into the area, he goes on and introduces each member of the party as you guys arrive in this arena. You hear now that they have decided to join us for today's celebration. They will entertain us with their might. In exchange, they will have this. As you see, a bright light begins to shimmer from the center of the arena, floating above Haley's section. You see a statue of Darius, made from, for lack of a better word, pure light. A statue of Darius made from pure light just floating above Haley. As the announcer continues, a special statue of Darius, specially crafted by the esteemed master Hermaselk. And with that, the first fighter. And with that, I will say the last words as per usual. The early bird catches the easy prey. And with that, would the first fighter step up as I'll load you into the scene, and they're now waiting for you guys. Well, come on, what are you waiting for? First fighter, who will go first?
Against what?
You hear no response at the moment as he says, well, step up and you will see.
Artyom's gonna step up.
Artyom steps up, and immediately the platform in front of you, Artyom, begins to move and begins to flip itself.
Flip.
And as it flips, on the other side, you see an armor stationed there, ready to go against you. Next, in order, who will go next? Anyone?
Oh no!
Anyone?
Well, I'm gonna step up then.
J5, you step up as the platform where you're on start to flip, and then you see another, this time slightly more advanced kind of like construct begin to emerge on the room, getting ready to battle you as well. Next fighter! Mary, pick me! As Pyre shouts out.
I'm surprised he didn't go first.
As the platform flips as well, and another one emerges, one construct looking more and more advanced. And before the announcer asks, Haley, me next, please, me next! As another one begins to emerge, larger, more advanced body parts on her. Olea, seeing this, shouts out at you guys. It's getting stronger, guys! Me next!
Ah, shit! I'm gonna go.
As another robot appears. Well, who's up next? Who is up next? As you guys kind of stare each other down.
Wait, no, I want to go. I'll make sure Victoria go. Makoa go, and then Victoria. Yeah.
Makoa looks at you, gets confirmation, and raises his hand. Can pick me. As The platform flips and a giant a suit of armor made from stone, made from plates of armor appears there as Makoa
my
looking a
God.
little bit frightful now.
Oh my god, what the hell is
Am I
this shit?
getting the right one? 1 second. First was that's correct. That's
Let me
correct.
help others.
That's correct. You don't know. You see, there's kind of like an energy dividing the area to different parts. That's for you to find out whether or not you can help each other.
Can I go to the energy and try to cross, but carefully?
1 second. Yeah, 1 second.
Back in a minute.
Yeah. All right. And he asks next would be Victoria with her robot. Next is Kane or Ignis,
I'll go.
which summons another beast.
Wait. Why is Spider bigger?
And finally on Kane.
My god.
Mike's still bigger.
Damn it, why did I go first? Pyre shouts out in disappointment.
You want to trade?
You have made your choice.
Oh my god, dude!
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your weapons. As Haley runs to the corner, guys, that thing's so big.
I'm gonna run to Haley's corner.
Run to Haley's corner. You can position yourself anywhere within your box. When you try to run through the barrier, you realize it blocks you entirely from moving through.
Oh no.
One thing you realize though, your clothing, your skirt for example, Ignis is able to pass the barrier no problem. It's you are stopped by it.
Our stuff can pass through though.
Can I fire an Eldritch Blast through it just to see if it'll...
You aim for Eldritch Blast in through the barrier, it just passes through, no
Oh.
problem.
What if Chinchimaru teleports me to where Haley is?
Chuchumaru teleports to where Haley is, use the ability immediately, you disappear, you hit a wall while you're in that transition period, and you feel the bruise in your head. Looking around, you have not moved from your location.
Dang it! I can teleport!
1!
Can I bring out my cannons early?
Yep, so go ahead, bring out your cannon as everybody now go
blur.
ahead. Blur yourself, go ahead. And let's roll for initiative, please.
Actually,
Oh, man. I'm not really. I have support spells today!
Oh, for some reason, Olea's not long rested. That's weird.
Yeah, Makoa and also Pyre as well.
Yeah. Oh, I think their character sheet's not. No, they are linked. That's
No,
weird.
I long rested Pyre.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Pyre. Where's Pyre? Over there. Long rest. Where's the long rest button? I forgot. Here.
Oh, Haley, why are you so fast?
Alrighty.
Oh.
You can roll for all the NPCs as well. I'll roll for all the bots.
They're all constructs.
J5 Makoa Pyre, don't forget to roll. And then let us begin.
Okay. See you.
Guys.
My thing is slowing down though.
There's too much tokens, is it?
Oh no.
Well, AoE could work if they're close enough together.
Yeah, bring them
can
close
I
enough, right?
long rest Victoria real quick?
Long rest tutorial, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because she's missing like
Who?
4,
Oh, Victoria.
5, 6
Right.
health slots,
Okay.
yeah.
Long rest. That's weird. I don't know why they're not connected to your character sheet. Alright. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And let us begin. Victoria, seeing the situation, best thing to do is attack right now, but that is very heavy armor, so let's do something saving throwy. Let me know if you want to play any of the NPC. You can take it. Oh, Let's cast Banishment on the guy.
Ooh, there you go.
He's gonna try to banish the bot on his side. Reduce the number of combatants on the battlefield, and the bot fails as the bot vanishes, and she runs over to this corner. Don't worry, guys, I got you. And that's the end of her turn. Brings over to Pyre, who is going to run up, shouts out into a rage as his body grows double the size, and is going to start wailing on the little guy. Raises his sword for a swing. Make an attack. That is a hit, dealing 29 points of damage onto the guy. Second attack. That's a hit, dealing 24 points of damage into the guy. And last attack. That is a hit, dealing 24 points of damage onto the guy as Pyre, with the large statue of his, runs over, slams this creature into the ground with a sword again, and one more time, and that machine is just a pile of metal on the floor before he could do anything. You sure Pyre just roars aloud and looks at Olea. Bring him to me! Next is Olea's turn. Luckily, for some reason, I don't think he has was that vortex warp though. So he's gonna cast greater invisibility on himself. Let's go with that.
Wow.
And he just goes invisible right there. Can't be attacked if you're invisible. He moves around a bit and brings us to Haley. Nobody's playing Haley. Guys! As she... let's start with disabling. I think she has hold person. She will do...
What person?
No, that's not a person. That's a machine. Hold person with a hand. So she's gonna cast her favorite spell for now.
Would be...
As a massive hand emerges in the area, as she is going to grab, gonna use the restrain action if I recall correctly for Big B.
Look at that summoning animation.
Medium or smaller. That's the only one he can. Oh no, if it medium or smaller, he has advantage. So.
Oh wow! Close within 20-foot radius.
But if the hands can't grapple onto it, the hand can interposing,
a hand can grapple. It's just that it doesn't have advantage on it. Big B's hand is successful as this big guy is now grappled in place, unable to move, bringing over to our push it back.
Yeah, push it back.
Push it
closer.
Push it here.
How far movement can the hand do? Hand can use.
Let them be closer to each other so we can AoE.
As a bonus action on your subsequent turn, she can't move it right now.
Oh, okay.
We bring over to Artyom. What do you do, Artyom? You have one measly armor in front of you right now.
Measly.
Well, hoping that it's not one of those, small little guy that's actually the strongest of the bunch. Artyom is gonna pull out a pistol and unload into him.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit, please. 4 times. God dang.
So
actual gun or Eldritch Blast? Actual gun. Okay, 2 attacks then. Yeah, that will hit. Yeah, that will also hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
And a 1. And 2.
21. 21.
And as a bonus action,
Yep.
I'll have this Smetny move up and just give him the business.
21 points of damage as the 2 bullets punches through the armor surprisingly easily. And Besmerny moves in to try to attack. Go ahead. 22 is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 8 points of damage.
I'll use one of my arcane jolts.
All right, dealing
46.
additional. 11 points of damage to a 19, as with the last shot coming from Besmertni's strike into this creature, the creature is gonna like get send out this electrical jolt from the center of its body, and it just falls down to the ground, crumpling
It only
into
had 12 hit points.
That is the end of Artyom's turn. Anything else, Artyom?
Yep. No, I'm good.
All right.
Stand there
Kaine.
awkwardly.
Standing awkwardly, already done. Wow.
Look at the giant one here longingly.
Kaine, is anybody controlling Kaine, or shall I pay him?
I go for Kane.
Okay, go ahead. What does Kaine
would
do?
Kane do?
I wonder.
Alright, well, Kane will, move in, stabby then.
Go ahead, roll to hit, stabby stabby.
Ooh, does Booming Blade have more, like, because if it's a construct or something like that?
No, it does not.
No.
Specifically shatter.
Step with booming.
Alright. Go ahead.
Also +3, right? The
That's small.
unnamed sword.
Roll
You
to
should
hit.
tell.
31 is a definite hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Is that a crit? No.
1v1. No. So, booming first.
Ooh,
9.
that's low.
Yeah. Dagger.
21.
And then is the big one. On Nick.
21, 59 points of damage as you move in with your fancy sword, stabbing it into the creature. It takes 59 points of damage as it struggles back, as more parts of its body is already crumbling, falling down onto the ground. That's the end of his turn.
Yep, that's the end of Kate's turn.
Alright.
Wait. Oh, booming. Okay, there you go. That's the end of Kate's turn.
All right. Next in order is Makoa. Same shit. Small guy should not be a problem as he bonus action focus aims it and takes a shot with his pistol with advantage. 22 is a hit as he deals 6 plus 24, 30 points of damage as the bullet strikes this creature's body and makes a second attack with the pistol bonus action, yeah.
Bonus action, steady aim. You can
Bonus action, steady aim. So that's it. That'll be it. Next in order is a big statue in the middle. He is stuck, unable to move. To move because of Bigby's hand holding him down. So you see his mouth begins to open up.
Oh my
And then
god.
a bright light begins to emit forwards. I'm gonna need second.
He has laser beam scar.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Hey, that's not fair!
So the 3 and the
5 feet
4
short
of
away
you,
from
yes, 5 feet short away from you, yes.
Tim sticks out his cigarette, ignited on the end of the flame.
Go ahead, all 4 of you, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no, that's Brittany. Oh, but Brittany would die.
He never claimed to be a wise man.
Alright.
Come on.
Alright.
Victoria.
Oh, only Besmertni is affected by
I mean, we're spellcasters.
by slow. So Besmertni
Oh,
can't
slow.
use reaction. Its movement speed is halved and cannot make more than 1 attack on its turn. And can only take
Your whole
action on
thing
bonus
is
action.
reaction, damn it.
That is the end of the stone guy's turn, which brings us over to this guy over here in front of you, J5.
Oh, it's a tiny.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, J5, sorry. Oh, this is the one that banished, guys.
Yeah.
So at the end of his
Banished
turn,
guy.
charisma saving throw
Damn it.
fails.
Okay.
Brings over to the one in front of J5 there. He will you see he raises both of his hands and you can see it begins to charge and electrical energy, and the electrical energy
Oh my God.
shoots out in your direction, J5.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
you're not sure if you're too advanced for these guys because you just step to the side and the lightning misses you completely. That was the end of that guy. I think he makes a second attack. Second attack does not hit still. This time it hits you, but you've had systems in your armor to redirect lightning to charge yourself, you know? So basically that's what happened. It just takes the electrical energy and charges yourself for a bit. You feel a bit more refreshed, if anything.
Oh yeah, thanks for the joke.
This guy over here who is dealing directly with Kane right now.
Hey, no, this one is the stronger one.
It will raise its hand and then try to slam onto Kane. First attack on Kane. That is a hit on Kane. Kane takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Whoa, no. Is it a still lethargy thing? Oh no.
Oh no.
Like Artyom's construct.
I clicked on it. It did nothing.
I'm sorry? Oh,
It
because...
doesn't let me con save, but he has 0, so...
Yeah, 0. Okay, right. So that is 11. 11 is a failure as you also lose 16 max hit points, so you reduce the max.
That's awful!
Makes second attack on Kane. That's another hit. Another Constitution saving throw for me, please, as he takes 14 points of damage. Now the question is max HP. That's a reduction to max HP as well.
Kane's not gonna take that though.
So half that
14,
to
half
only 7 points to maximum hit points then. Alright, next in order, Ignis. The machine in front of you still have not reacted yet. What do you do?
I'm not gonna give it a chance. Oh no, wait. Would lightning be a good idea here? Am I smart enough to think about that, or?
I don't think so. You've never dealt with machineries and shit.
I don't know. Have we not?
No, you've never done engineering. You've seen it. You've destroyed them, but you never studied them.
Oh yeah, I need to get my stuff back. Hold on. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, I will do this then.
Alright.
Yeah, let's just do. I'm not sure. No, this is smaller than I thought. God damn it! I can only get 2 of them at one point.
Better than
shit.
one.
Hold on.
2 is always better than 1.
Well, does Big B hand have HP or?
Big B's hand does have
Yes.
HP, if I recall correctly.
Oh no! Will I have to do a deck save?
Yes, it does have stat for deck save.
Okay, if I do this, would I get at least 2 of them?
Yes, you would.
Okay.
Alright, so the 2 of them make dexterity saving throw. Can you remove the thing for me? It's lagging my PC. Both of them fail, so go ahead, roll for damage, please.
You could call things so you don't want me to use it.
21 points of damage
A
on
lot of
both
ones.
of them. As they are gonna take a shock back, they stagger back for a bit, but they're still continuing to fight.
Bonus
Oh, actually, let me just one more time, real quick. Okay, still fail. All good. Okay.
Legendary. Wait, no, advantage for lightning maybe. Okay, Chimaru's just gonna
Poop it.
on this guy.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit, please.
What really? Chimaru.
Tink hit the armor, and that's it. As this guy, after being attacked by you, it begins to mobilize itself. It starts to move forward.
Oh my god, big guy.
It raises one of its hand, which is an axe, and swings it onto you.
Nice knowing you.
You want to
Ignis.
see? I don't have shield.
Make an attack. That is not a hit. Second attack is not a hit. Third attack is not a hit. As each
Whoa.
time it raises its hand, swings. This tiny frame of this Fire Genasi is able to hold on to the shield, blocking the attack of this massive monstrosity. Does not budge. Next in order is this armored guy over here. He spins around for a bit. Looks at Pyre, who's right there. Pyre's kind of motioning to come at me. So the guy is going to move forward, rush over towards Pyre there, and try to make an attack. That is barely a hit. Second attack is not a hit. So the first one, it deals 10 points of damage to Pyre, half that to only 5. That is the end of this guy's turn. Bringing over to the one that's fighting Makoa over there. He will...
Oh no.
Yeah, so this creature is going to go onto all fours, basically. Opens its mouth, a bright light begins to emerge from his mouth. And seeing this, he looks a little bit confident, seeing that you guys just got slowed. Suddenly, laser beams begin to shoot out. A bright beam of light shoots out from the creature's mouth, attacking Makoa 3 times.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
First is a hit, second one is a miss, third one is another hit as Makoa takes a total of 18 plus 16 points of damage. He'll have the first one, so he'll take 9 and then take 16 points of damage from the attack. Oh, that's bad. Brings us to J5. What do you do, J5?
Well, bonus section has the targets this guy.
Alright.
Pew pew.
Go ahead.
I'm summoning Force Cannon, by the way.
Of course, yeah.
That's twice. How do I do twice thing?
There's a... I'm not sure if you see a dice button on the bottom left. Oh, that's very far. That is a hit. That is another hit. Both of them hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
This one.
14 and
the second one.
30 points of damage in total onto the machine. 30 points of force damage as it stumbles back, being attacked from so far away. It figures out what it's going to do next. That's your bonus action instead of your action and your movement.
Well, my movement is gonna move closer to this guy in front of me. Action, hacking.
Alright, go ahead.
Let's hack that machine.
With an axe.
Bonus action? Oh my god.
See if I can get into its mainframe.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, so sorry, that's damage. No,
That's damage. Okay. Oh, that's a hit.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
First is green flame.
That's not 34. It's
it's
15 plus 5. 20. 15 plus 5. 20 points of damage.
50. 15 plus 5, get 20. And then this is the
10.
weapon.
So 25 points of damage onto this machine as it begins to creak and as it tries to kind of like continue working, but you can see you've cleaved right into its center of its body, revealing its inner sides, and it's not working very well right now. Brings us.
That's enough, my turn.
All right. Brings over to Victoria. Seeing everybody is still good, she will focus on helping Haley next. She's gonna do her infamous.
What do you mean Makoa is still good?
Makoa's fine. She's gonna shoot Haley. I'll shoot at the enemy with Haley. Make an attack. 22 is a hit as she deals 18 points of radiant damage with her Guiding Bolt. That's her action. Bonus action. Can't do much. That's the end of her turn. Pyre, with his massive sword, is happy to have another opponent and is going to swing. First attack is a miss as the machine is able to move out of the way. The attack slams onto the ground. The second attack, the sword lifts up, cleaves through the creature's arm, dealing 27 points of damage onto this machine. And he makes a third attack. That one is a hit, dealing 26 points of damage onto the machine. You're pretty tough for a robot. Olea, being invisible right now, sees that Makoa is in a little bit of a pinch.
Chain lightning, let's go.
I'm way too high.
I know.
Let's go with lightning bolt. That's the one you can repeat the spell again and again, right?
No.
Oh.
Lightning goes just a straight.
Oh, that's lightning storm. Was it the one multiple attack?
Lightning storm, yeah.
I don't think he has that. Only have lightning bolt, unfortunately, but that could still work. He's gonna cast lightning bolt. 100 feet straight line. And right there. Oh, it might be able to actually get all three. 1 second. Let me try to get all three.
Ow.
That's 1. That's 2. I can't get all three. Can only get 2.
That's so good.
As the lightning is shot out, the two machines over there have to make dexterity saving throws. Krakow. Both of them fail miserably as they both take 26 points of damage. 26 points of damage onto this guy. As you see, the machine begins to kind of like gyrate very fast, basically, as it's trying to, as getting overloaded by the machine until smoke begins to emit out of its body and it is now stunned.
Ooh. Oh, lightning is their weakness.
While this one over here,
What's that overcharge thing, I guess?
this one over here takes 26 points of damage from the fail. And that is the end of Makoa, Olea's turn. Still invisible because it's a greater one. Next in order, Haley. What does Haley do?
I mean, even if it's greater, Olea should move, right? Because, his position is just...
That's true.
Compromised.
Yeah, let's just move Olea real quick.
Haley can move it, right? But move the...
That's right. Yeah. Haley will spend her movement to move Big B's hand. How far again? Keep forgetting how far he can move it. Move up to 60 feet. Let's say move half. Even if it's half, she'll push it all the way to the opposite side of the room. And that is the end of... That's her bonus action, I think.
Yeah, that is a bonus. I think she can do a cantrip, right?
Alright, then she will use a firebolt, which she definitely has. Shoot.
She does.
She deals
Maybe to the one with Kane or something.
17 points of damage onto the guy. Next in
Sorry.
order is Artyom. You're alone there right now.
Okay.
Not much enemy to attack. What do you do?
Gotta pull out my Eldritch Blaster and start helping my Shadow Boys first and foremost. So,
Edgy boys.
the 4 shots, I'll send 2 towards this guy,
Uh-huh.
the near death robot, and the 2 at the golem that Kane just gave the business to.
Edgy boys. Alright, go ahead. First
We
2
gotta help
at
them
Makoa. Yeah.
Maybe it's a team-based sport. I don't know. Eek.
Ooh, that one.
Glad nobody was within 5 feet.
Yeah, exactly. Second attack. That's a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage,
Oh, that's
please.
close to a crit.
9 points of damage as this machine, with its smoking body and everything, immediately just gets headshot, falls down onto the ground, and disassembles itself as this guy is
Perfectly
gone.
calculated.
2 more attacks on the big guy. Go ahead.
No attacks on the big guy.
That's a hit.
And
That's another hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
that's 2d10, so I'm just click.
9
Wow, 9
points of damage. Yikes. Hits the creature in the back, but you
You're
manage to chip it
welcome,
off
Kane.
slowly. Keiko gives you a thumbs up as he uses that momentary distraction to make an attack himself, I'm assuming.
Okay. I do have my bonus action.
Oh, yeah? What you can do with your bonus action?
I'll command Besmirtni.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Hello?
I'll move
I'll
it.
command Besmirtni
Yeah.
to vortex warp me
Oh, where you want to vortex you?
here.
All right. So as
That'll
you
help, I
cast the spell to vortex warp yourself, when you are that in transition period, you feel a wall hitting you as you teleport,
Yeah.
stopping you from moving ahead.
Did you see I tried?
Still can't do it.
Well, one was the feature. This one's the spell. Maybe it'll help. Fortunately, no.
I thought it was just any purpose.
Hopefully the noise was enough to draw the creature's attention also.
It doesn't seem like it. It's too focused on a group of 3 people in the corner there.
That's because you want to scatter.
Kane, what do you do, Kane?
What? Kane stabby this guy.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
What else can Kane do? Booming it.
Go ahead.
Not sorted. Attack. No more. Right.
19
Oh.
does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
nice. This is the sword.
12,
This is the booming.
22.
This is the piece a la resistance.
Uh-huh. 55 points of damage onto this guy as he only had 13 hit points remaining. As Kane just move in, bisect it in two, and ends his turn right next to this guy who's being pushed right onto the barrier over there.
Alright.
As the end of
Oh, come on, Kane. You cannot go over there.
As the end of Kane's turn, next in order is Makoa, who is now feeling a little bit feeling thankful. Kind of gives you a nod, Kane, from across the room. Is going to follow your footsteps and target the guy that
They go with Haley.
yeah, the one Pyre is fighting actually, and
okay.
shoot that one.
Team sport.
Cover the edgy boys.
Exactly.
First one is with advantage. That is a hit, as he deals 12 plus 14, really 26 points of damage.
Come on, gotta get on Kane's level.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Kane's too good. Bring over to this guy who's unable to do anything, but now is right next to Kane. Is going to try to slam Kane.
Oh no.
Come on and
That's
slam.
a hit on Kane. Kane, you take 25 points of bludgeoning damage as the creature
let's
slams its
reaction
hand,
that.
reducing it to a
Of that.
14. No, not 14, 12. And that is the end of the machine's turn. This guy has a 3 charisma. I'm sorry, 7. Oh no, it's not charisma, it's wisdom. 10 wisdom.
Yeah, banishment is charisma, no?
It is charisma, so I was right then. Yeah, he has 3 charisma, so yeah.
It is, right? It's not wisdom.
Yeah.
I remember I keep thinking it's wisdom, but it's actually charisma.
He's not coming back, is he?
Banished to another plane of existence immediately. His home plane. This guy, now that in melee with you, J5, is going to try to grab your face and channel lightning. However, given that you've bisected him clean through, his movement is very jerky. And one of this movement, he kind of stumbles forward a little bit, giving you an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Oh, I'm gonna take it.
Go ahead, roll to hit for me.
He's so tiny.
Oh, this guy is a construct, right? It's not a warforged in disguise or anything.
No, it's a construct, yes. 29 is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. 11 points of damage to this guy as he is slowly getting there, very slowly. And he makes his second
He's still
attack, trying
alive?
to attack you. Yep, still alive. And he rolled a 6. Nice. That is the end of its turn. Ignis, what do you do?
Oh, Ignis, big guy in front of you.
I know there's a bit. Oh, that's Haley shape. Okay, let me just try this. Can I do a? I'm not gonna. I just wanna see because I can't fully understand from my hands. Oh, it's a bit much.
The cone, a bit much.
I can get it, but Haley's hand's gonna get it too. Oh no, this is fine. Okay,
Alright.
I'll move here and like, just so like we don't group up and just. I don't do this very often, but I have no idea why I apparently
My
prepared this
god,
spell.
blasphemy.
What is this? A cold fire?
Pretend it's fire.
Freeze the bird, freeze the bird. Both of them, one more time, real quick.
It's just a concept.
Both of them fail. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
My rolls are shit today. It's 1, 2s, and 3s.
Oh, 24 points of damage onto both as they take cold damage.
This guy
Alright.
got hit too.
Yeah,
One.
Oh shit, really?
yeah.
Yep.
Like, let me roll
I got 3.
let me roll con save real quick, and it
I don't think you need though.
it's the only
It is
one that
abundantly
succeeded, but yeah, it's not enough for him to survive.
Oh, this guy!
It stands strong, but the cold engulfs him, and the body parts just onto the
Wait,
floor.
this guy's still barely injured? God damn it!
I haven't dealt the damage to him yet. 24.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Chuchumaru!
Patui.
Patui! Oh!
That's a hit.
Oh, okay. 10.
10 points of damage. Alright.
Oh, no, hit me.
Next, the machine whirs up once more, raises its axe arm, and down it goes. Does not hit. Down it goes. That's a hit. And
Oh, damn it.
only one of them is a hit. Go ahead, make me strength saving throw, please, as you take 16 points of
Really?
damage.
How much?
I'm sorry?
How much damage?
16 points. That 20 is good enough. You do not drop your shield as it tries to drop it off from your hand. That is the end of its turn, which brings over to this iron thing over here is going to continue swinging. Press attack. Second attack. One of them hit as Pyre takes 14 points of damage, half that to a 7. Brings over to J5. What do you do, J5? Most of the machines are down now. They can't hold a candle against humanity. What do you do?
This
Well,
guy
first
is
of all,
the
bonus section. Yep. Fire at the big guy.
All right, go ahead.
Cannons. Fire on all cylinders. You.
That is a you rolled a 2, J5.
Hey, it's not a 1!
Both of them hits. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 17 points of damage onto this guy. Oh, one more.
And second one.
14 points of damage as you just going to town on these guys. That's your bonus
That's
action.
Yep, bonus action. As my action, I do have a laser of my own.
Oh. Scorching ray.
All 3 on the guy.
Alright. That's a hit.
1,
That's not a
2.
hit.
Oh, 14 is not a hit. Come on. This is why I hate Scorching Ray. Always 2 hits and 1 miss.
Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 2 damage. 9 and
2.
9 and 9, so 18 points of damage are just enough to bring this big monster onto his knees and then onto the floor. Brings over to Victoria over here. Everybody's looking good.
Damn.
She shouts out, "You okay there, big man?"
Wait, who? Pyre?
Makoa. I've been better. All right. As she casts healing word, 2nd level.
She goes, "You okay there, big man?" And like every man in the party turns.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
And it's the smallest guy in the group she's referring to. Even Kane's buffer than him now, as he heals by 8. That sucks. But as her action, she will target the guy that the Big B hand is holding and is going to cast Toll the Dead.
Ooh, that
And that's a failure. Toll the Dead deals 24 points of damage onto this guy as the stone structure finally cracks with the sound of the gong and it crumbles onto the
Oh,
floor.
it's just that one guy. I feel like Pyre want to have it.
Leaving that to Pyre.
Let's just sit and watch this one out.
I get the final kill. Glorious day as he swings. That's a hit.
Okay.
Dealing 29 points of damage.
It'd be so funny if he missed.
And then tries to make a second attack, but then the machine's already crumpled onto the ground. It turns around. Who's next? Who's next? As
There's one more that's banished.
Okay, I'll drop it as she drops the concentration, causing the guy to appear immediately. Throws the sword in the direction of the guy.
Oh my god.
Oh, my.
I love fire.
That does not hit though, as the sword sinks right next to Victoria's feet. Hey, what are you doing? As she draws a hammer this time and throws it at the guy again.
Oh my god.
This
You're
one's
gonna
a hit.
You're gonna run out of weapons to hit.
Dealing 17 points of damage to the guy, and yet the mace just returns back to his hand. This one comes back. At the end of his turn, brings over to Olea.
They're still invisible.
Olea, seeing the battle is over, is just gonna walk over to the edge there and just shoot. Let's go with Toll the Dead. Toll the Dead's good.
Yeah, it's like, let's just help Fire chip this guy.
Oh, it succeeds! Actually, nobody sees him casting the spell, it's all good.
Yeah. Wait, I did.
You did, yes.
I'll just say, you'll try next time.
Haley, doing the same thing, is going to cast Frostbite on the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Slows down his movement.
Wait, no, you want him to go to Fire.
What if he goes to Victoria?
That's true.
Ooh.
That's a
Okay.
failure. Dealing 11 points of damage onto the machine, and the machine reduces his movement speed by...
10 feet, I think.
Oh no, it's just disadvantage on attack. Which one's the slow down?
Oh. It's a
Frost Ray, is it?
Ray of
Ray of
Frost, yeah.
Frost, right. Okay.
Ray of Frost, yes.
Brings over to Artyom. Victoria's the only one leaning across the wall, trying to get as far away from the machine as possible. What do?
As she's backing away, the vision of the robot locked onto her sees this giant menacing figure approaching as I cast Sanctuary on Victoria.
Alright.
Which I
Aww.
flavor as
I
threatening
kill me
presence.
sweet on Victoria.
Oh, just threatening with menacing presence, just stare at the guy. The machine, you can see the blinking eyes kind of calculating on whether or not to attack Victoria or not. Turns 180 degree and looks at Pyre to attack him instead.
And I'll fire off 2 shots from Broken Promise.
Alright, go ahead. 3 shots?
2.
2, yeah. Okay. 2 makes sense.
Do I get 3 attacks? I don't think I get 3 attacks.
3 if you take Gunner Expert. 30 is a hit.
I should get that, honestly.
Yeah. 32 is another hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, both.
So first damage,
12 and...
and let's 4d8 that, shall we?
Go for it.
30 total.
30 total. Second one? Second attack?
That's it.
That's with the thing. Okay, alright. So 30 in total, striking the shield guy over here. Brings over to Kane.
This one doesn't have. I use my bonus action, never mind.
Oh, sorry, yeah, okay.
Just in case the guy does break through the sanctuary, have Bismarcky be. Can he stand here?
Gotcha. Give disadvantage to it. Alright.
Yep.
Next in order is Kane. What would Kane do?
Well, since Kane cannot do anything, I think he's just gonna sit this one up.
He cannot do anything.
Kane not. He just sits down.
Ranged options.
He does. He
Like
barely use it.
Yeah, I've never seen him using.
So I'll say
crossbow,
that's fair.
He doesn't really like using it.
Yeah. He'd rather fly towards the enemy rather than shoot it. Makoa, on the other hand, has a range option. Pulls out his pistol and take a shot. That is with disadvantage, though, I think. Yeah.
He can bonus.
Bonus action, steady aim it. So that's a normal.
Okay.
Make an attack. That is a hit, dealing only 7 points of damage because it doesn't get sneak attack. Wait, Rakish Audacity? No, he has to be within 5 feet of the enemy. So.
Yeah.
Which brings over to this machinery over here. It is going to move. Oh. As it slowly recovers its armor, it moves over towards Pyre over there and starts swinging. Makes 2 fist attacks swinging at Pyre. First one is a hit. Second one is at 20.
Oh, Pyre
no.
dead.
As Pyre, he takes a total of 31 points of damage, reduced to 15 from the attack. As Pyre shouts, "That's all you got!" Ignis, what do you do?
Fire's fine, right?
Pyre's fine.
Yeah,
He's fine.
he's barely scratched. My thing is 30 feet, really? If I go here... Damn it. Fine. I'll just use the lightning jolt then.
Alright, go ahead. Lightning jolt, please. 32 is indeed a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. 28 points of damage onto the machine over there. It fizzles from the attack. Yeah.
I'll just do a small healing word on fire.
Alright, go ahead. Healing word.
I keep opening Haley's sheet. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Oh, because they're 2 side by side.
Yeah. Just a smaller one. With a DX and draw us out. Just finish it so we can get over go to the next one.
Alright, as you get 40, he gets 14 points of healing. J5, what do you do?
Let's see here. Bonus action. Pew pew.
Go ahead.
30 feet. Can still reach.
Still reach. Go ahead, roll to hit for me.
Target first.
Boing. Oh, come J5, that machine's gonna be gone, isn't it? That's a hit. Second attack.
Ew.
That is another hit. Go ahead, roll for damage for both. Oh, damn, 19. And...
Oh, come on! What the hell is that?
23 points of damage onto the guy. Still not bad, though.
That's duality, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the...
wait. My axe.
I think it's 2060. Oh, you might be able to attack it.
2060, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, not enough. You need to,
I
you need to
can
move it.
a bit.
Yeah, you have to move a little bit. Then you can get to it.
If I
You can get to the edge, I think.
Here, yeah, the edge, right?
Yeah, there you go. Right on the edge
Yeah,
there.
just enough. There you go. I'm gonna throw my axe.
Go ahead, roll to hit,
Uh,
please. Attack with
Disadvantage
disadvantage.
because of long reach. Yeah.
Yep,
They can call it back.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that next turn.
Yeah, next turn, yeah. 18 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. Dealing 11 points of damage onto the guy as the axe embeds itself into the creature's
Look.
head on the side there as it twitches
Look.
some more.
J5 is edging.
J5 is edge.
Why am I
That was
speaking that?
a crit save.
Who hacked into my voice box?
Brings over to Victoria as she holds on to an amulet once more. A loud trinkling of coins echoes in the room, which he fails, and he takes 35 points of damage, and the creature crumbles down to the ground.
Just before Pyre's turn.
My Jack! My kill! You snooze, you lose. Ding, dong, dong. Hitting the barrier.
You killed
Did
yours!
Smarty take his sword actually? Like, reach over and grab it?
Yes, Bismarck would be able to. The barrier kind of recedes down as the battle ends. You can take the sword for him. As the announcer shouts, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! The amazing Spicy Seven shows it once again why they are the best adventuring party in Ho. Here you go, amazing Spicy Seven, a prize well earned." As the statue slowly descends to the center of the room, and you realize there is also a door that's apparently always has been at the center of the room, waiting for you to open.
I'm gonna take the statue and just say, we're done.
You take the statue, and it's a very, very intricate looking statue. The main thing is you're not sure. It does not feel like anything you've held before. It has weight, but not weighty like stone. It shines, but not like it's not blinding. It's just a nice thing. They're always illuminated upon holding it. You can see the image of what do you call an image of Darius over there, holding his. This time he's not actually holding any armor. In fact, he has both of his hands. Sorry, he's not holding his glaive and shield. Instead, he has both of his hands in front of him, looking down, and he has a sad smile on his face.
Oh no! What is the episode smile?
At this point, everybody comes together, kind of shouting at each other, "Nice work, everybody! But you stole my kill." That's why you kind of warned Victoria. Faster than next time. As you guys gather at the center.
Oh my god, old people romance are kind of cool. We know Pyre's married, never mind.
Pyre is
I'm
married.
gonna grab my axe. Make sure to grab my axe first before we move on.
I'm
Just
gonna
long
hold out
range.
the sword for Pyre for him to take, and then like as he reaches to take it, he's gonna like pull it back a little bit
Meh.
and say, "Great work out there," and then offer it back.
I wish I've gotten the big one. Shouldn't be too brash.
Yeah, how many times have you heard that in your life?
Tons.
Don't worry, friend. Brashness suits you, and it has gotten you this far.
Thank you. You're the first one that praised my brashness. I like you, Mr. Asimov.
Dr. Aston. Oh wait, no. I'll
Theo's
let
all
it.
grins.
Mr. Doctor.
Mr. Doctor. And so with that, you can see the crowd in the area kind of dies down a little bit, and they all become like idle statues. They no longer emote, no longer do anything. The room becomes eerily silent. The music has stopped. The only thing remaining is the door in front of you and the statue.
I did take the statue.
Yes, you did, yeah.
And I'll go take the door.
All right. You go over, twist the handle, pushing it open, and this time no blinding light, no nothing like that. Instead, you see it opens up to a room similar to where you were at just now. It has similar style to it, so to speak. It is a opulent room decorated with flourishes and patterns to make the place look even more fancy. It is a hexagonal room with one door on each wall, including you guys are coming in right now. You see that there is the wall itself is dull cream colored. However, it's brightened by the, I think what you call a skylight up above, glass ceiling basically, where sunlight is able to emanate from the outside. Which is weird because last you recall, the sunlight outside just now was a war, but this one is just nice shining light from the outside. At the center of the room, you see an abstract carving made from glowing material similar to the statue is. And they all kind of spin and turn and come together at the very top to form what looks to be a sun that's glowing brightly and illuminating the room. Around the sculpture are these 10-foot by 5-foot painting, 6 of them, are arranged encircling the sculpture of various moments in time, each of them seemingly unfinished with blots of white section.
What are they? What are each of the paintings about?
Each of the painting have a title. There is Eternal Worship,
Eternal Worship,
Cruel Sacrifice, Bleeding Fist, Rebellious at Heart, Burning at Heart, sorry, Burning Tales, and then You Can Rest Now. Which one you want to look at?
I think You Can Rest Now.
All right.
Hey, that's like looking at the end of the book. You gotta watch it one by one.
Your choice. Which one you want to look at first?
No, it's okay. I was just kidding.
Don't you want to know how it ends?
The painting the painting with You Can Rest Now at the bottom shows a silhouette of a man. This is the part that's blotted out. It's like a person, a man, basically standing at the center of frame. He's standing in the middle of a beautiful. 1 second.
Sneeze.
Okay. He's standing in the middle of a beautiful garden. Small pond, some flower, a tall tree to the left side of the painting. But the silhouette is covering what looks to be a stone memorials of sort with 11 names etched onto it.
Oh. Does the man look...
You don't know. It's blotted out. Similar how to... It's an unfinished painting. The silhouette looks like a man, but it's unfinished what the details of the man is.
Ignis, so I have the craziest idea. Your statue?
No, but we gotta see what else is there.
Belong in the painting. I know. He's gonna put up his palms to try and diffuse that whole thing. I know we can look at the other things. I'm not saying we cannot, but I'm just pointing out that your statue looks remarkably a lot like the missing piece of the painting there.
Do we see what are the 11 graves or
the writing is too small for you to make out?
Dang. Yeah. Okay, next. I guess as we start from the end, we look at it to the back, Burning Tale.
All right. Burning Tales, you can see a painting of a red-haired halfling. He wears a blue kind of like shirt and short pants, barefoot. You can see he's looking into a bonfire where something is being burnt. And you can see that what's being burnt there is something because it's blotted out as well. You can't see what is being burnt there. You can see this halfling looks sorrowful but is determined.
That's UV? No, UV's a no. My god. My 12 lore. Been a while.
It's the Arcurin.
Wait. There's a halfling?
Hermesok is a halfling, yes.
I'm confused here. I'm confused here with the leaf. Okay.
That's Burning Tales.
I don't know what burning. Okay.
Which one next?
Rebellious.
Rebellious. Rebellious at heart is a painting of a gnome dressed in war gear, face paint. She has black hair tied to a clean bun, and you can see she has this bow, but it's glowing like it has dust infused in it, and she's seemingly being attacked from all direction, but there is a silhouette of something protecting her from a couple of the attacks coming from all around. This silhouette is pretty huge, pretty massive. This whatever's protecting her is kind of bulky.
Gnome is UV, right? That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Missing the one that's protecting it.
That's right.
Something massive protecting it. Okay. Just move backwards.
All right. Next is Bleeding Fist. Bleeding Fist is a painting of a Gith. He has pencil mustache that kind of goes down the side of his cheek. His hair is spiky. Imagine Vegeta, basically. Tall, spiky hair, dressed in simple monk-ish garb. And you can see he's kind of cracking his fist, and you can see his fist is bleeding. Directly in front of him, kneeling, is something, a silhouette of something. You're not quite sure, but that person is standing in a pool of blood.
Someone.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have like written ones?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
Next is Cruel Sacrifice. Cruel Sacrifice is a painting of a red tiefling, dressed in simple garbs, resting on a windowsill of a cottage, trying to have a sip of his tea. However, his entire body is covered by various white silhouettes that you're unable to make out what it is, making it difficult for him to sip.
White silhouettes.
Yeah.
Stopping him from tea. Okay.
And then finally, Eternal Worship is a painting of a divine-looking warforged, draped in religious iconography of the Church of the First Light. You can see the warforged has kind of like this white cloth draped over his shoulder. He essentially has a halo over his head, even though he's a warforged, an Aasimar. And you can see him standing, putting his hands out forward, seemingly to bless the kneeling figure in front of him. The figure is silhouetted. So yeah, that's the six paintings that you have in front of you right now.
And describe the statue one more time.
It's basically an abstract, kind of like a abstract sculpture of kind of like energy swirling around, and it coalesces about, I say, 13 foot up, and then it kind of coalesces into a star, into the sun, basically, and it's glowing brightly. Let me just draw the room for you real quick. The room itself is like this. So Hex, you just exited from one of the room, and there are doors on all sides of the room. In the middle is this sculpture, abstract energy sculpture with a glowing sun at the center. And then there is 6 paintings around it, like so.
Can you say again what the first two painting we looked at is about?
First two painting. First one is You Can Rest Now. It's basically a silhouette standing in the middle of a garden in front of a memorial statue with 11 names on.
And then Burning Tales?
Burning Tales is a silhouette of a halfling looking to a bonfire where something is being burnt. The silhouette is the something being burnt.
Okay.
So, what do you think of my idea?
Why don't we try the others? I mean, that means we need to find statues of all the rest, no?
Not necessarily. I mean, perhaps there's one in every room, but he's gonna pause for a second, sigh, and go, "Is there a particular reason you seem to be very avoidant of my ideas?"
No.
When I suggested we finish the painting, you were opposing me. When I suggest we use the statue, you oppose me again.
I don't know what you're implying. I don't have anything towards you.
I'm not implying anything. I'm merely stating that you're opposing me at every corner. I'm not sure why.
I just feel like you're trying to solve puzzles instead of understanding them. We're in an arc. We haven't. Well, it's your first time being in one. We haven't been here in a while. I just wanted to explore. And
Playing a couple of times. So yeah.
and I mean, just getting to the answer immediately feels, I don't know, feels like when you try to make a puzzle and someone just tells you the answer.
There's probably a lot going on under the surface as Ethiopian looks in awe at Ignis, and after like 5 seconds, he takes a small step back, flashes his palms, and say, "Then by all means, have your experience, explore, and consider my idea, I suppose. I'll be over here." He's gonna pick a corner to stand in.
Okay. Yeah. Is there? I mean, to be fair, I don't think she realizes she's doing it. So, like when Artyom's talking about it, then she realizes it. Um, if Artyom's right, and it's the statue, do we need to look for things that represents the person, like paintings where the figure is silhouetted, which is like a bunch of them, 3, 4 of them.
But it's the appearance of the statue that draws my attention. He looks somber and not ready for war, no?
Yeah, could only be at the end, I guess. Oh, man. Well, can you save? Is there a way to save this image so I can show it to Gavana?
Sure.
Shield or something.
Tim's gonna try and draw it, I guess. I mean, how hard can it be?
All right. Using you, I'm assuming you.
No,
I don't think
I'd
you
like
have
to
your tiny
save,
servants already.
I like to save a third level spell slot. So I think I'll just use my hands for this one.
All right. Go ahead. Dexterity check for me. Painter's tool if you have.
Dexterity
Painter's
check.
tool check.
Yeesh. I have neither of those. Clarity ability check. I'll guidance myself. If
Sure.
that's okay. And yeah. Hey, I'll flash that.
All right, to a
Because
26.
Gilvana is worth it. 26.
You don't expect much at first, Ignis. Like, he's not an artist. He usually uses his little minions thing to draw, but then once he's done, you're like, damn, that's pretty good for like a charcoal drawing or a pencil tool that you have with you or something. That's a pretty good sketch right there. It's not perfect, but you can't even describe what's wrong. But if you want to describe what's wrong, you can't. There's slight differences, but for the most part, it's like perfect.
Thank you.
He's gonna bow his head.
I mean, I guess there's really not really a way to move forward until we test your theory. So,
Well, there are also doors if you'd like to explore those, but
wait,
I
really?
imagine they
There are
might
doors?
I told you, there's doors on the wall.
several
There's
times.
there's
These are doors?
Yes, there's 6 doors in the room, including the one that you're coming from.
Oh,
There's 5
okay.
other
They might
doors.
open as we use the painting, but
Oh, then I see. Okay. I don't know why. I totally missed the door. Just want the painting. I thought these were the paintings.
what else were you gonna have them do in that room?
The paintings at the center.
Paintings in the center. I don't know. I thought this was like a bonfire or something. I must have blanked out.
There's also an abstract statue in the middle holding up the sun, right?
Yeah, that's right. And just putting it out there, if you want to hold on to that statue much longer, we could try the other side.
The other side?
She
Yeah.
looks back at the hallway. It's no longer an arena or anything like that. It's just a hallway.
Wait a minute.
And it connects back to the previous room.
These are the people that goes by with Darius. Oh.
So
I
yeah,
like the other
follow.
side. I like Asleary. Let's go to the other. This is not my faves. My faves are on the other side.
With that,
Tim, now take a deep breath and sigh, and then follow.
as Ignis happily hoppity to the other side, rushing over towards the door that is slightly ajar from Artyom, you opening it just now. And you can kind of feel a gentle breeze blowing in from that door.
What does that mean?
Ignis, you put your hand on the doorknob, you push it open, and that is where we're gonna end our session
No!
today.
No, come on, you can't do that!
What do you mean I can't do that?
You have to wait a whole 2 hours!
Yes.
2 weeks!
Yeah. So we're not gonna have session next week and the week after, guys, but the week after that.
But it's so cool!
I'm happy you like it, I know. But
It's like the storyteller telling us all the stories about the 12.
there you go.
Gilvana must be beside herself. I gotta go through with Gilvana.
Okay. I mean, if you long rest, you can just spam your spell slots to send message to her, describe everything. But yeah, for now, we're gonna stop here. Thank you very much, guys, for playing. I hope you enjoyed the experience. For everybody else, your 7th arc for Artyom, your first. So, I will see you guys next week for more. In 3 weeks for more Paragon Lost and Arcana 12. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And